Hi. Hello. Oh. Hey. Ah. Hi. I'm here now. I have arrived. Hello. I got the tea. Hi, Haddock. You are the first. Congratulations. You are indeed the first. You did it. Today's tea is peach black tea. Actually, I'm first. No, you're not. You didn't redeem it. If you didn't redeem the first, that means you are not the first. That's how it works. It doesn't matter who posted the message first. It doesn't matter who clicked on the stream first. None of that matters. You did not claim your spot. Hi, Elzari. Yeah, my tea and honey. I am very disorganized. I started the stream and then I realized that I forgot to make the Twitter post, so I had to quickly type that out. And then I got nice and comfy in my chair with my blanket because I'm cold. And then I realized that I forgot my spoon for my honey, so I had to go run into the kitchen to get a spoon and then run back and then put my blanket back on. Oh, I'm very organized. That's a lot of stuff. That's just the two things that I forgot to do. I remembered everything else at least. You might be surprised at how much stuff I have to do during the starting soon 3 minutes of every single stream. I have to queue up the music, which we're listening to right now because it's not in-game. I have to make sure the thumbnail is... I changed the thumbnail image in OBS to be the newest one, so you can see it. There it is. Make sure my tracking in YouTube Studio is working, and none of the settings overlays are visible. I have to pull up my voice mod for noise volume stuff. I have to pull up the game, or obviously my Twitch dashboard. I gotta press the start 3 minutes of advertisements at the beginning of the stream so that I can disable pre-roll ads for the next 60 minutes. I wish I could just disable them permanently, but it won't let me. I gotta type out the Discord announcement and put the thumbnail in there. I gotta type out the Twitter announcement and put the thumbnail in there. And then as soon as I press the start streaming button, I gotta post both of those announcements and start playing the music and press the ad button and make sure I got my tea ready. Most of the time I make my tea before pressing the start streaming button. Occasionally I press the button and then immediately just go start making it. Gotta make sure I have my spoon and honey. Pull up the stream on my phone in case I need to check the chat there if OBS breaks or the stream disconnects. What am I missing? Oh, make sure my volume is good. I always make sure I'm muted when I press the start streaming button, so you don't hear me panicking while I was setting everything up. And occasionally, sometimes I press the starting soon button. A few seconds after starting the stream. I don't keep it up when I press the button, because then all of my video previews in my saved videos in my folder are going to have the exact same starting soon text on them, and it'll be very annoying. But in this case, since the thumbnail has text on the bottom, the starting soon kind of covers the text. So I didn't do that. There's so much stuff. It's a mess. I don't know what I'm doing. Where am I? How did I get here? Also, I looked up how long the chapter is this time. It's 20 episodes. Volume 4 Chapter 1 is 20 episodes. Volume 4 Chapter 2 is 24 episodes. So we know ahead of time what we're getting into. That's a lot shorter. Not by much. It's not a lot shorter. Now, I go here. Here. I need to give... There it is. Well, I cannot see. Why can I not see? Hello? What?
Yes.
It is broken. Why is it broken? Hello? There. No. Wait.
呼吸を
What?
整えて。ドンドン。
Hello? Why it bricked it? Huh?
そんなに
Is it working? I think it's working. I hope it's working. It seems to be working. I can see. Yay! It's not broken. Cool. Alright. So,
ドンドン。
we go here. Story. Main story. Volume 4. Chapter 1. Rabbit Squad begin operation! And I don't have to read a 5-minute summary as quickly as I can. Because there's no chapter before this that I need to refresh myself on. The Rabbit Squad students are occupying the park, protesting the closure notice of SRT Academy. The squad members survived the harsh conditions of camping in the park. Rabbit Squad is canonically homeless, by the way. It's very sad. An uncontrollable special unit. Oh, read. I shall have playing some games. Okie dokie.
Time passes too quickly, Sensei. This is not a Gamirin.
Ah, hi, Rennie.
What? Did you just call me?
Never mind.
Refrain from doing that again.
Okay.
Moving on. I'm contacting you with urgent news. You've been absent from Shale for quite some time.
I've been making video games with the game department.
To your credit, reports state that you've been crucial in resolving conflicts throughout Kivotos. The General Student Councils benefit from your actions, and gratitude is in order. However, my issue lies with Shale activities. In regard to your reports, as well as the General Student Council's guidelines. Actually, perhaps such conversations are better in person. Sensei, from what I recall, your schedule is open today. Let us discuss over some tea.
I do have tea. I have peach black tea. It's good tea.
Please meet me at the General Student Council reception room.
I don't know. Hi, long time no see. Where have you been this whole time? Good job getting through that, Sensei. It looks like the Scaryden is gonna yell at you. Are you okay?
Well, I can't say I'm not a little scared. I shouldn't have called her Rinny.
There's no way she's only calling you to yell at you, though. Like Rin said, you've been solving all kinds of problems in Kivotos. Maybe she just wants to give you lots of yummy treats as a reward for your hard work.
I hope so.
Just a nice tea break with some sweets. I ate one of my unicorn cakes right before starting the stream. But I won't say no to more cake. Alright, Sensei. Time to get those snacks. Off to the General Student Council building. Also, didn't you answer to the DM I sent you? Because I... Oh, hey, I passed. Ah. Because I don't know what to answer. I don't have a schedule. I don't know if I'll be streaming or on Monday or on Tuesday. I also don't know if you mean that you want to play Roblox with me or you want me to screen share Roblox. Did you make an account? Have you already installed the application? Or are you just saying you want to watch me play it with a screen share? And I'll show you some cool games. Do you want to see specifically horror games that I found? I know a couple good horror games. Like the one I mentioned before. Or do you just want to see good games in general? I like platformers. I like platformers. I right time, I prefer to play late if possible. So you do already have an account, and you already downloaded it, and you opened it, so you know that it works, right? Right? Last I heard, you said you've never played Roblox before. You don't know anything about it. You have an account because I played something a long time ago. Okay, good. And discovered I did have an account. It was hiding in the resources of your browser, somewhere in there. I just realized I have like I don't know how many accounts I have. It's somewhere between 5 and 7. I played Roblox as a child, okay? You know how children are with making new accounts, especially in free games where they can make as many accounts as they want. It happens in Club Penguin. It happens in Wizard 101. It happens in Roblox. Roblox didn't let me change my username, and since I was a child and I was growing up and I was discovering myself and finding a bunch of things that I like and hobbies, I kept wanting to change my username and I couldn't decide on one. I'm trying to remember what their names were. I know one of them was named Jirachi because that was one of my first favorite Pokemon when I first started getting into Pokemon. One of them was something craft? I put two things together. There was a word and then craft. I was merging Minecraft with something else. This is confusing. Two of them have the same name. I know those two names. But I'm not gonna say those ones because you could probably track me down if I told you. I don't like telling people my two old usernames that I used to use on most of my accounts on the internet before I became Yorichi. About, what, 5 years ago? No? Yeah, 5 years ago. Yeah, I just texted you tomorrow. Are you gonna give me a little message? The next time you're sure you can just say,
I don't know yet.
am I for sure? You know I'm not good at messaging people. I don't like talking to people. Also, Repill was extremely exhausting. Like I said, it was only 3 hours, but to me it felt like it took 6 hours. I was so tired after playing Repo, and then I was having such a bad day the day after. I felt like I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. During the whole entire Limbus Company stream, I should have been happy that there was so many people there. I like talking to people on stream. I should have been happy that so many people were there in Limbus Company. But I was so tired and exhausted from Repo that I was just constantly reading what everybody says, and I'm like, oh, okay, good for you. I don't care. Anyways, okay, I don't get it. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't have a ruptured team. I just have the Matchland. I am not winning clashes right now. This is not easy, you liars. I don't know if that was because I was just having a bad day, or if it was because I was still exhausted from Meeple. I was so tired during the Limbus Company stream. I feel so bad about how mean I was being to everybody, cause I didn't have enough energy to respond to everyone normally. I just kept dismissing everybody. Which is why I'm also scared about playing Roblox. I don't know if I want to play Roblox with you. I don't know how exhausting it will or will not be. Or if it'll make me feel exhausted for the day after when I would be streaming. I have 0 social battery. These been the 3 hours to kill you just like that. I told you I never play multiplayer games. I don't play video games with other people. It doesn't happen. I don't have to. This one's too much in mine too. I don't know. If I feel like playing Roblox, then maybe I will tell you that I'm playing Roblox. Hello, we're in. Hi.
Welcome, Sensei. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me.
A long time no see. So where were the cakes? Where'd you put them? You got cakes? Cupcakes? Cake rolls?
What do you mean by treats? You look rather disappointed.
You said we were having tea.
Please have a seat while I get some tea.
Okay, well at least we have that. You weren't lying, thank you.
Time is a luxury, so let us begin.
Speaking of time being a luxury, I've been stalling. Now go right there. I gotta go to the beautiful veggie. They're invading my beautiful base. Okay, good luck with that.
As I said on the phone, I wanted to discuss my concerns regarding your handling of some shale activities.
Did I do something wrong? What did I mess up?
It's not that I don't appreciate all that you've done since you arrived. Students across Kyoto sing your praises. However, the issue lies in what happens after the conflict is over. I would like you to take a look at these post-operation reports you submitted.
Oh, it's about all the buildings we destroyed, isn't it? It's about all the ceilings that crumbled. Oh no.
This expense report. The billing statement is not only handwritten, but in Arabic numerals.
Is that a bad thing?
Very much so. Any money amounts written in official documents must be written in Chinese to prevent forgery or other mishaps. And if you would observe here, the seal is stamped 3 centimeters away from the indicated blank. If you fail to follow official procedure and formatting in your reports, we in turn cannot help you with resolving them. So now that you're here, please revise all of these reports before you leave.
That doesn't sound like a suggestion, even though you said please.
It is not. You must resolve your business first, Yorichi-sensei. If you had followed proper procedure from the beginning, we wouldn't be here right now. Also, would you care to explain the informal tone in this report? While these are confidential documents, they must still be written with the pomp and circumstance afforded to them. Refer here to Article 15 of the official guidance of the General Student Council.
Boy, Rin kept scolding me for a long time for not doing paperwork correctly. Hi, I am also long time no see. Rin, I mean, Senior Administrator, I need to talk to you about something.
Yes, Chief of Staff.
Well, there's an urgent matter. I'm whispering. You get to hear what I'm saying because I'm whispering. The demolition of SRT Academy was scheduled today. However, just as they were about to begin, students occupied the park to protest the school's closing. We didn't have the manpower to deal with this sit-in, so the demolition is being delayed.
Contact the Security Bureau of Valkyrie Police School. The General Student Council's orders are absolute. The students must be apprehended.
That's what I thought you would say. I'm on it. Hi, I'm still here.
I am aware. These type of issues have been par for the course since the General Student Council president disappeared. It's nothing to concern yourself over, Sensei.
Oh, what is this RT Academy? Why have I not heard about them?
SRT stands for Special Response Team. It's an elite academy of specially trained students. They were a highly effective force under the General Student Council and President's command. With her gone, there's not much point to the organization. Now then, on to Article 21, Paragraph 3 of the Guidelines.
I don't know what those numbers mean. Moments later. Hi, welcome back. Senior Administrator.
Yes, Chief of Staff?
Well, you see, the security bureau was wiped out by the protesters.
All of them? I thought it was just a few students.
It is. It's just one squad, believed to be just 4 students. But SRT students are way too well trained and well armed to be taken down by just the security bureau.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to this. Contact the Public Peace Bureau of Valkyrie Police School. The defense office will be able to help us coordinate with and dispatch their forces. They may be elites, but the Public Peace Bureau specializes in anti-terrorism. Suppress them.
If you say so. Are you sure everything's okay?
I know what you're thinking. There's no need for you to get involved with General Student Council matters. Your only assignment right now is to finish correcting your reports. I'm only saying this to be sure, but I do hope you aren't offering to help to avoid your paperwork.
I wouldn't ever think of that. No, never. Of course, I'm so excited to revise all of these reports.
I'm relieved to hear that, for both our sakes. Then let's pick up where we left off. In order to revise incorrect seals...
Papers. Moments later, again. Ha! Senior Administrator!
Oh no. The Public Peace Bureau students...
Every last one defeated. According to the report, they couldn't even get close to the park. They were taken out by snipers and booby traps almost immediately. To make matters worse, reports from Kronos have picked up on the chaos and flocked to the scene. In other words, things are not going well.
Disaster can never choose a convenient time, can it?
Well, I mean, I was thinking, we already have the Shield Sensei here. You'll read the reports too. Sensei has great leadership skills, and they have the influence and authority to ask for backup from really wherever they want. With the Valkyrie students taken out, I think Shield is our best hope.
But the papers...
Sensei, as you may have guessed, we've encountered a small issue.
While the General Student Council should handle this, it seems your assistance is in fact required.
I've been waiting for you to say that.
As a thank you, I'll handle your reports. Just this once. Your job is to suppress the SRT Academy students' protest, and quickly. There may be only a few, but do not underestimate them. They're highly trained and armed with heavy artillery. Valkyrie Police School officers will explain the details once you arrive at the scene. I'm counting on you, Sensei.
Alright, time to go interrogate the terrorists and also end up feeling bad for them and joining forces with them and helping them with whatever they're doing. or under attack! Valkyrie student? Didn't the rear team have our blind spots covered? Where is it coming from? Saki. I keep forgetting how deep Saki's voice is. Saki's voice always surprises me.
Did you really think your clumsy movements would go unnoticed? I've been watching you on my thermal monitor device this whole time. Moi, they're restrained. Do your worst. Bombs away!
Explosions! My moment to shine. Off. A drone attack! Retreat! Everyone retreat! Get out of there! Skedaddle! Oh, hi, Kana! For the longest time, I never saw Kana anywhere. until I saw her in one of the GP trailers a few months ago, and I thought she was a new character. Same with Fubuki. I thought both Kana and Fubuki were new characters, but no, they've been here the whole time.
What was that explosion? Alpha Squad! Alpha Squad, report!
G9! She's been here before. I need to remember how to deal with these voices. I don't know who sounds like what. Everyone, I hope you didn't blink. The infamous Public Peace Bureau has been mercilessly beat back. Look at them run. With the security and Public Peace Bureaus down, Valkyrie Police School's last chess piece is the Public Safety Bureau. The students occupying the park are rumored to be from the one and only SRT Academy. I would have thought that they would be so completely overpower Valkyrie students like this. Can we continue to trust them with the security of Kivotos? As more doubts pile up, apprehension is thick amongst the citizens.
Shut up! This isn't your business. Do you even receive clearance to film here? This is an operation site. Get out.
Look! The corrupt powers of the Valkyrie Police School are now aimed at the media. They couldn't even capture the culprit, and now are taking it out on reporters. How shameful.
Get lost. Damn it. On top of everything, we have to field those Kronos pests. This is ridiculous. They're not wrong, though. Do I really have to resort to Public Safety Bureau?
Hi, I'm here. Looks like you've got a lot on your plate.
We didn't get rid of everyone. Hey, like I told those reporters, this is an operation site. It's dangerous for folks like you, so please leave.
I'm here for business. And Alvarin's introduction. Here's paper.
An introduction from the senior administrator. She went as far as to dispatch Shale Sensei. I see. Well, forgive me my rudeness. I didn't recognize you. I'm Ogata Kana, the Public Peace Bureau Chief. I'm in charge of this operation site.
Nice to meet you. What's going on here?
As you can see, the situation isn't great. Morale is low because of how brutally we were shut out, and I don't have many options left. The original plan was to compensate for the SRT students' superior equipment with force and numbers. Now we have less numbers and worse guns. All we have left is...
Kirino. All I have left is Kirino. Chief Kana, Kirino from the Public Security Bureau reporting in. We have orders, please. Looks like the situation's pretty much handled. Let's pack it up, everyone. Back to the office. Anyone want to join us?
all we have left is the Public Safety Bureau.
Oh, hello, Sensei. Are you here to support us? Looks like it. This must be a bigger deal than we thought. With Sensei leading us, this operation is in the bag. Now it's time to fight crime and keep our city safe.
Hold it. What do you even think you can do out there? The Security and Public Peace Bureaus didn't stand a chance. What in the world is the Public Safety Bureau going to do against SRT elites? What's your plan? To go against a special unit armed with heavy weapons with your little toy guns? And don't think I'm not aware of your shooting skills.
Well, the plan is to stop the bad guys and help the citizens.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, but if enthusiasm could solve anything, we wouldn't be here right now. Remain on standby while we search for another way.
Yes. Getting on my yard. Who are the students occupying the park?
They're members of the
Voice crack.
They're members of the Rabbit Squad from SRT Academy. I believe they're first years. Originally, the Rabbit Squad was to be transferred to Valkyrie's Security Bureau, like the other SRT students, but as the demolition was about to begin, they began demanding we reverse the decision to close their school and occupy the park. There aren't many of them, but they're armed with the most advanced weapons from SRT Academy, so we're having a hard time getting in with just our equipment.
Anything else I should know?
I have some records from the student council. The Chronos Broadcasting drone is here. You can see the suspects in the video.
Can I see the suspects? Can I see Miyu? Or is she invisible? I don't think I'll see her.
Who gave you permission to film us? I'll give you a taste of my MPADS and teach you a lesson.
No, Saki. We caught up all their little police officers without breaking a sweat. What's a stupid video gonna do? Maybe they'll even get it through their thick heads that they should never have tried to close down SRT. Hi! You listening? You dummy General Student Council members? Please keep struggling uselessly. I've got lots more bombs I want to try out.
If you want to fight, we'll give you one. SRT Academy's name will persevere through us, no matter what.
Saki, Molly, please exercise restraint for once. Our goal is to garner an advantage in negotiations through combat, not long-term guerrilla warfare. Ugh. We got wrinkles if we keep that serious face all the time, Miyako.
The drone is annoying, though. It's giving me a headache. We do still have an arsenal of ammo left. Why don't we have some target practice?
Saki, have you always been this brilliant? Let's let loose. Or we can take all the remaining ammo and make fireworks. I think I may be Julie.
That does sound kind of fun, but are we forgetting something important?
Oh, hi, there she is.
She's hiding in a bush somewhere. We can only see her and call.
I think that something is me. Are you gonna blow me up with everything?
Of course not! We would never forget about an ally hidden away behind enemy lines.
I'm happy to hear that. All the enemies have gone away. Can I come back now? It's all humid and dark, and there's bugs everywhere. And it's scary being all by myself.
Don't be a baby, Miyu. We're SRT elites. A true elite would never abandon her mission because of a measly caterpillar. If that's how you really feel, why don't you go do some traffic control with Valkyrie Police School? Would you like that better?
I don't want that either.
Besides, the mission isn't over. Neil, do you have eyes on the flying drone? We're going to shoot it down. Report target altitude and coordinates as soon as possible.
Whatever you say, Saki.
Saki, stop! We don't have any more supplies coming, so we need to ration what we have. This is unnecessary and reckless. I don't want to hear it. Are you giving us orders right now?
Yeah. If I want to blow something up, I'll blow it up. The General Student Council President was our leader, not you.
I understand, but...
Saki, target altitude is 900 meters, distance 2,500 meters, and compass point is 030.
Nice work. Lock on the target. Molly, fire away.
Oh, this is just my most favorite part. Kaboom! I don't think their objective is just to defend the school grounds. I think they're having a little too much fun. We lost the broadcasting drone.
They dare attack broadcasting equipment from a third party. How are those people even allowed in SRT Academy?
They're definitely lively.
How about idiots? In Kavonos, we have a saying, I'll find someone powerful and I'll fight an idiot. But there's nothing more terrifying than a powerful idiot. We'll need to request support from another Academy District's prefect team. Contact Hina from the Gehenna prefect team.
That might be a little bit much. I'll just... how about I just go talk to them?
Huh? Have you not listened to anything I've said? We only have about 5 security and public peace bureau members who can act, including myself.
Get it now. Public You're coming with me. Let's go stab the bad guys. Oh, what? Me? Nikita, no. Please tell me you're joking. What am I supposed to do against the SRT?
Does this really seem like the time for jokes, Sensei? These students aren't combatants, just small-time idealists who strive for peace. How do you expect these measly, untrained students to do anything against enemies that the security and public peace bureaus couldn't handle? I don't care how skilled you are, you can't use pawns against a queen and expect to win. Some pawns are only ever meant to be pawns.
They're not chess pieces, they're people. All students are equal in my eyes. Even the SRT students.
What a piece of work. When, and I say when, things go wrong, Shale will be responsible. Listen up! The remaining Public Peace Bureau members are now under Shale's command. Cooperate with the Public Safety Bureau, and for Kivotos' sake, bring me back some good news.
Oi, this wasn't all just a bad joke? You want us to fight the SRT elites? Even the security and public peace bureaus couldn't handle them. This has to be a bad dream.
It'll be fine, we got this.
Don't worry, Fubuki. Under Yoruchi Sense's command, we can overcome any evil. We are the Public Safety Bureau. No matter how small the chances of victory, we must always stand for the safety of our citizens. If I knew this was gonna happen, I would have taken sick leave. Well, if we're successful in this mission, you'll be awarded with an actual vacation. And even better, we'll prove our wit to the leaders, and they'll transfer us to the Security Bureau for our valiant service. I couldn't care less about the Security Bureau. But a vacation, on the other hand, I can't say no to that. Public Safety Bureau. Operation commence! Okay, it's combat time, I guess. I don't know what Sensei's plan is, but sure, here goes. We totally got this.
迅速に制圧しますこっちの方は
Star!
当たったらラッキーってことでここはもう安全地帯になりました
Roberts. Oh, here we got reinforcements. You need a smoke circle. What the heck does Fubuki do? Oh, okay.
当たったらラッキーってことでくらえ次の区域へ移動しましょう
Oh,
ドーナツタイムってことで
donut! She's just eating a donut.
ここまでやる必要あるかなくらえ当たったらラッキーってことで
Warning! Oh, hi! What are you two doing here? You're
あ
red.
なたには目秘権があります
Come on!
ここまでやる必要あるかな当たった
Turn
ら
to this.
この規模ですでの犯罪は許されな
Can't have multiple smokes at a time. Wow.
当たったらラッキーってことで
Get me out.
警告します投降しなければくらえ
Ta-da!
あるかな
Easy. No problem.
疲れた疲れた糖分補給しなきゃ
Ta-da!
Oh, what in the world?
Oh, it's got your kinkers in the list. There's something wrong with surveillance.
No, but there are troops approaching. Didn't we incapacitate the security and public peace bureaus? They sent out the public security bureau of all people.
I'll eat those small fries for dessert. Yeah, well, Miyu's got the area covered. They'll go boom, no problem.
I guess. But why would they send such useless students? Well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh, is that another bug? I'm scared. I wanna go home. Oh, but they closed the SRT building, so I don't have a home to go to. Oh, And Rocky would never let me join them now. I'm just gonna be left here forgotten and alone. Are they sure I can't leave yet? Huh? A smoke bomb. Ah! They didn't warn me any enemies were approaching. I need to report this right away. The Russian. Well, why does it look like her friend? It's me. I'm a student of the SRT Academy and Rabbit Squad.
A rabbit squad. Saki?
Yeah.
Are we in disguise?
How is this working? How do we talk like Saki? The smoke signal went off, so I came to see if you're okay.
But Saki, you're the one who said to not leave our positions no matter what. And you sound kind of funny.
See, that's what I'm saying. How do we sound like Saki? Do I? I inhaled some smoke. That must be why I'm so raspy. Anyway, stop pointing your gun at a fellow squad member.
This is weird. She doesn't talk or sound like Saki at all. Use your brain, Miyu. Clover,
What did you say?
you don't know. Saki would know the watchword and the countersign. You better enter or I'll shoot.
Oh, well, Clover.
I said it first.
It's so loud here, I can't hear anything you're saying. You better answer quick.
Oh, that does it.
Answer, or you'll be considered an enemy of SRT Academy and I'll shoot.
Fine, Carrot.
Perfect. Watchword is Clover, and the countersign is Carrot.
What do you mean?
Sensei sent a sniper would use it to manipulate. Gotta give it to them. That was easy as cake.
Oh, hi.
How'd that even work? Thank you so much for the password. Bye bye, little rabbit. Miyu's trying her best.
Does it seem like the gunshots are getting closer? Miyu couldn't have been defeated by the Public Security Bureau, or Public Safety Bureau, could she?
You think those silly little pretend police officers and pea shooters could take down our Miyu?
Our communications were cut off, though. Something is wrong. I'll go out there to assess the situation. Moe, more ammo, please.
Ammo? There's none left. Nada. Not even a single dust speckle.
But how?
They all went kaboom for a fireworks show. We used everything. Bombs, ammo, and all to blow up the drone.
You actually used all of it?
Blowing everything up at once? With no care for the consequences? Nothing could excite me more.
But there are consequences. The mission isn't complete. How could you just waste all of our ammo? Are you stupid? Huh.
What was that explosion?
Saki, Moe, please report. Are you okay?
I won hot. Yay! Aliens defeated. Good job, you did it. We are also winning. With my untrained safety officers. We are defeating the trained elite tactical soldiers. It's easy.
Communications are down. They must have been attacked. I told them over and over again to stay vigilant. I need to make preparations to move our base and rebuild our strategy. Stop there, disruptor of peace! Just as Unity Sensei said, the leader was hiding here. Occupying a park meant for citizens and using illegal weapons to defy public authority. The severity of your crimes cannot be emphasized enough. Drop your weapons and surrender!
I didn't expect their vanguard to arrive so quickly. What to do? The Public Safety Bureau is only armed with short-barreled standard pistols. I can't win this, but I have to act decisively and quickly.
Oh, wait! Stop moving, or I'll shoot. Seriously.
No, I won't come quietly.
Stop, or I'll shoot. For realsies this time. I mean it. I'm serious. She's going pew pew.
Oh, wasn't she pointing my gun in a different direction? Did she deliberately goad me into running and predict my movement? I may have been outsmarted this time.
Oh, wait! Did I actually hit her from this far away? Huh. I guess my shooting skills really have improved. I'm not surprised. I call that move strike of justice. May justice subdue criminals. And justice always prevails.
What? I'm beat. Not that I didn't have faith in you, but I had absolutely zero faith in the Public Safety Bureau students.
It's all thanks to the students. They did all the work. I did absolutely nothing.
Maybe that's what your real talent is, Yunichi-sensei.
My mere existence buffs everybody on my side.
I'll admit, I had my doubts, but I think I understand how you garner the trust you have. I'd like to thank you on behalf of Valkyrie Police School once again.
I gotta go. Sensei! Did you see my strike of just to take down the bad guys? I might be at the level of Security Bureau students now. I didn't think even a child could be tricked by my method. Letting go, let alone some elites. I mean, it was Sensei's plan, but I did pretty good on the spot, right? I can't wait for my month-long vacation.
Do I really have to put up with this? While you did perform well in the audition, it's not a one-stop ticket to whatever you want. The Valkyrie Police School executives will be the ones to evaluate your performance and eventual compensation. Right now, return to your regular duties and wait for the reward and punishment committee next month.
I have to wait until next month for my vacation? 1 month is nothing. Almost time. I might be a member of the Security Bureau. Why do you say that like it's a good thing? If that's the reward, I hope I have the option to say no. We were really caught by a bunch of dummies like that.
Who's the fool? Huh? Isn't it you returning our ammo to your self-gratifying fireworks display?
Are you questioning the importance of beauty and beauty of explosions? If you are, then it's all over. Gone. SRT Academy, the Rabbit Squad, my home. Now I'm really going to be forgotten for good. Not just by my squad members. Hi, Rabbit Squad. How you holding up?
We have nothing to discuss with you.
You here to gloat about your victory, huh?
Are you the grown-up who led the Public Safety Bureau students?
I just gave them a few suggestions in a passive buff that makes them win.
The legendary Shell Sensei. Trusted by all, stepping in and waving their extrajudicial authority like a magic wand to solve any problem. It's grown-ups like you I can't stand the most. I hope you trip and stub your toe.
If I see you again, it's kaboom for you. Why do they all hate me so much? I'm trying my best. What a fun group.
Please disregard those insurgents and insults. They're just bitter and angry.
What'll you do with them?
We'll investigate their motives and go from there. Valkyrie Police School would normally be the ones to issue the punishment, but with all the commotion and reporters, the General Student Council's reputation's at stake now. I expect the Chief of Defense will step in. If you want, visit Valkyrie to audit the investigation. Thanks again for your work today. I expect I'll see you again.
Hey, mission accomplished. But also, why
Why do I feel like I didn't really help anybody there? I didn't do much helping, did I?
Interrogation log 977 R1. Interrogator Okatakana, Valkyrie Police School, 3rd year. Suspect Sonai Saki, SRT Academy, 1st year.
She looks so weird without her helmet on. Where did it go? Give it back. She needs it.
Who cares? Mission accomplished.
No, that's not how Sensei works. If I didn't help everybody and save everybody and make everybody happy in the end, then Sensei failed to do Sensei's job. That's how it works. Even the bad guys need to be saved. Your name? State your name. Are you dumb? Did you forget my name already? You're not asking the questions here. I'll ask one more time. What is your name? Sodai Saki. Affiliation? Habit Squad of SRT Academy. That is, until you closed it down on a whim. Watch your words. You understand your situation. Keep resisting and you'll learn just how I earned the nickname the Feral Hound. I cannot read. Was that a threat? Was that the extent of your interrogation skills? SRT Academy students deal with highly confidential information regularly. We're well trained in dealing with interrogations and torture. So do your worst. You know, I looked at your records. You're an incredibly talented student at SRT Academy. Nearly perfect scores in written tests. And you handle the practicals as if you've been in combat your entire life. Not a single violation on your record either. A golden student from every angle. So tell me, why would a top of her class, dedicated, and intelligent Sodai Sagi do something like this? Was the thought of being transferred to Valkyrie Police School that horrible? Valkyrie isn't SRT. You're avoiding the question. Answer me clearly. Unlike Valkyrie Police School, SRT Academy follows strict, rigid principles both in the classroom and out. We wake up at the same time every morning, make our bed with precision, train in classes, and continue our duties and practice in our dorms. Valkyrie Police School's daily routine. Your most disciplined public peace bureau even wears casual clothes after classes. They play and do as they please after school rather than dedicating themselves to their training. You can chain me up, but I will always live as a dignified wolf, not a sheepdog lollygagging in a pasture. Is that really how you feel? Then let me ask you another question. When Moe used all your ammo on shooting down the drone, why did you encourage it? A model student like you surely knows how precarious ammo is in defensive battle. What did that have to do with your dignified principles? Well, because I kind of thought it'd be cool to see if it all exploded at once. In training, we're always graded by how much ammo we conserve.
Sodai Saki.
Fail.
Interrogation log 977 R2. Interrogator Nakatsuka Kirino, Valkyrie Police School, 1st year. Suspect Kazukure Moe, SRT Academy, 1st year.
I don't see this going well.
You're Kazukure Moe, correct? No, I didn't only. Hey, Miss Officer, you almost done with your little questioning. I'm running out of candy and I'm bored. Can I go? Absolutely not. We must complete your interrogation. And your concern here is candy? Please keep in mind you're a suspect in a very serious crime. Cooperate, or there'll be no more candy for you at all. Alright, Miss Officer. Let me get to the point, Molly. Why did you occupy the park and disobey police commands? Your sentencing would have been much less severe if you just surrendered. Leaving SRT would have sucked. Well, I can agree that no matter the circumstances, leaving Valkyrie Police School would be extremely painful. Our relationships and memories are precious. I'll note that down. You got it all wrong, Miss Officer. If you don't give me a ticket away from the rabbit members, I'd be on the next flight out. Mio's a useless crybaby, and Saki is always just nagging clean.
Then what were your reasons for wanting to stay?
The big kabooms, of course. The weapons.
Valkyrie Police School could have provided weapons as well if that's your area of interest.
Ugh. Those measly little kitty toys. They're not even in the same league. Have you ever felt the rumble of an anti-tank missile tearing through enemy lines? Or seen incendiary bombs that set everything on fire as far as you can see? SRT Academy let me blow up what I wanted with whatever I could dream of.
Even at SRT Academy, you're not supposed to do that. At all. Come to think of it, Moya recklessly fired bombs and destroyed shops during the last incident. Although different in nature, SRT and Valkyrie were both created to protect the safety of citizens. But all you care about is blowing things up. Molly, is protecting the peace not your utmost priority?
It isn't.
Well, at least she's honest. Huh.
Kazekure Moe. Fail.
No way I could have seen this coming. 2 years along, 977 Arders 3. Interrogating Nemugaki Fubuki, Valkyrie Police School first year. Suspect of investigation, Kasumi Uzawa Miyu, SRT Academy first year. I feel like Miyu's reason is just going to be that she's scared and she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to leave. She doesn't want to go anywhere. She just wants to hide. And then her teammates or squad members dragged her around, and she couldn't say no. She couldn't refuse. She's too scared to refuse people when they tell her to do something.
So, what's your name again? Kasumi Miyu. I'm a first year Nava squad. My role is the sniper. I'm 15 years old. I was born July 12th. And I like collecting pebbles.
I just needed your name.
Oh, it's gonna happen to me. I know what I did in the park was really bad. How am I gonna be tortured? Like tickling me all night, or playing the same song on repeat over and over again. No, please don't do it. I'm sorry. I'll tell you everything.
You can calm down. Torturing you will be way too much effort. You just have to explain why you did what you did, and we can both get out of here.
But because I was scared of being transferred to a new school.
Why? We're probably the safest school you could transfer to.
No, it's not that. It's just that I don't want to have to make new friends all over again.
Ah, she is just like me, for real, for real.
I mean, Miyako's the only one who really cares about me. But at least I help her. If I have to go to a whole brand new school, talk to me. I'm a crybaby and useless. I'll fail into nothing just like a piece of gum on the street nobody even notices. I'd rather sleep with those icky bugs than meet new people.
I see. So you're scared of people?
No, not exactly. But people can forget me. And I can't stand the thought of being forgotten all by myself, like a piece of gum. And that's why I went to SRT. But now my only home is gone, and I'm really scared.
Hey, I actually have an idea. Why don't you join the Public Safety Bureau? There's only a few of us, so you get in easy. I chose it specifically because you don't have to do anything. I just get to eat donuts and avoid people.
Avoid people. So, if I join your club, I could go to school and never talk to anyone? Ever?
I mean, I think never ever is kinda impossible. Oh, you do still have to do some things, like weird civil complaints and stuff.
Can I
Let's go back to the books. Kashimizawa Miyu.
Fail. Is that you? Yes. It's me, for real, for real.
Legation Long Night Saves Defender or 4.
Interrogator, me!
Yunuchi Sensei, Shale. Subject of investigation. Tsukiyuki Miyako, SRT Academy, first year. Hi.
It's you.
It's great to see you too, Miyako.
I assume you'll be conducting my interrogation, Sensei. Stop playing games. My answers will be the same no matter what. Ask away.
How are you doing?
That's an unexpected question. I'm as fine as you would expect a prisoner to be. I can't complain much. Are you trying to negotiate with me? Better conditions for a favor? If you think you can get in my head, you're fighting a losing battle. I won't abandon SRT Academy.
Why do you not want to transfer to Valkyrie Police School?
The first question was unexpected, the second was bad. I'm keeping count. I'm not against going to Valkyrie Police School. I refuse to leave SRT Academy.
And why do you not want to leave SRT?
A better question. SRT Academy has a unique sense of justice.
Can you tell me about it?
Maybe I'd relinquish my right to talk about justice. It's a word you hear a lot in here in Gavotos. Students of Trinity, Gehenna, and even Valkyrie all fight for their own brand of justice. I think their brand is trite. Justice is the path to preserving the truth. Inherently, the path has to also be based on truth. If this is so, justice shouldn't change no matter who carries it out. All these academies, Gavotos' security organizations, everyone mixes politics and justice, and so justice becomes a sword they wield for their own self-interests. They taint it. SRT Academy. At SRT, we serve justice with principle, unaffected by society and politics. It didn't matter if it was me, or Saki, Molly, or Miyu, or who our enemy was. Every member of our organization was dedicated to that path, to preserving truth. It's these principles that made me love SRT Academy, ever since I was little. I respected the justice they pursued, unaffected by the inherent selfishness of humans. But I guess for all my idealistic spouting, SRT disbanded and I became a criminal. I'm a failure. If I had led my allies better, cooperated with them, united them, I wouldn't have let them down. I wouldn't have let SRT down.
I would say we did pretty well.
You're a weird one, Sensei. I don't think I deserve that compliment, especially from you. We planned everything in advance. On the other hand, you put together a strategy, understood and maximized your allies' talents, pried open your enemy's weaknesses, and overwhelmed us entirely in an emergency situation. I didn't stand a single chance.
Your experience is a sharper sword than you think. I've already been through lots of chapters and event stories. I'm used to this whole loop.
Can I ask again? How are you doing? My answer is the same. Unless you think you can stop SRT Academy from closing, I don't need anything from you, Sensei.
That I can't make any promises on.
Well, then no, I won't.
Hi! I'm back. One of my cats got into the computer room, and it's the one who always jumps up into the hole in the ceiling from my shelf, and they always knock down all of the stuff on my shelf and on the wall on top of the shelf every time they do it. So I had to quickly go yoink them and toss them out of the computer room. Why are cats such a menace? Hi. Well, then I know I won't stop. I won't stop fighting for SOT Academy. We'll go on fighting for what we believe in. We'll keep SOT Academy's justice alive. Even when there's no hope? I won't give up. Tsukiyuki Miyako. Decision postponed. She's the only reasonable one out of all of them. She's the most normal.
That's all of the suspects' interrogation records.
Why does everyone have cats? I have 5 cats. Lots of cats. I used to have more. How many? I got 3 cats at first. The granny cat got super old until about a few months ago. We got 3 more cats out, little cats at one point. One of them went with one of my sisters when she moved out. The other 2 are big fat chonkers now. We got 2 more little twin cats. Both of them are also menaces. Well, I mean, one of them is nice, but they just like meowing a lot. And then we got... There's occasionally one stray cat that keeps coming up to our porch, and we occasionally feed that one. Just a couple cats. Just a few. Cat lady, it's not my fault. I'm not the one who wanted all the cat. It's just my mom. My mom is the crazy cat lady. She keeps getting more and more cats. Everyone else in the house keeps trying to tell her, we have enough cats, we don't need more cats. But she's like, oh, well our relatives have a whole bunch of cats out in their front yard. Well, we could take a couple of them out. No! Cat lady is mom. She keeps bringing more cats, and we keep trying to tell her, no, we don't need more cats.
That's all of the suspects' interrogation records. Good work as usual. Thanks for your cooperation.
Has their sentence been decided?
Well, honestly, I wanted to try to assimilate them into Valkyrie Police School after a period of detention. But the General Student Council was involved, so the consequences from this incident go way further than my reach. They're calling for severe disciplinary action. They're considering expunging their academic records and essentially exiling them.
Is there no way to reopen SOT Academy as they requested?
You're a softie, aren't you? I wouldn't accommodate a criminal's request, even if I could. The closure of SRT Academy was the General Student Council's decision. Even with all your authority, it'd be nearly impossible to reverse it.
So then who do I need to talk to make it get reversed? Whose authority do I need?
I can't answer that question.
Holmes. I believe I can help with that.
Holmes, who can help with that? Is that?
I don't know, who is that? You tell me, Kana.
Holmes?
Kaya? I don't know if I've ever seen you before. Holmes. I'm jumping with joy to finally meet you, Sensei. I'm Shiranui Kaya, representative of the Defense Office under the Kibota's General Student Council. Okay, but who? These are tough circumstances. Alright, now it's time for big business talk. More business. First we had paperwork. Now we have high authority official government figures. I don't know. General Student Council. Pleasure, Sensei. My name is Shiranui Kaya, Chief of Defense of the General Student Council Administration Board. Chief of Defense Administration? Why? You haven't heard of it? The administrator didn't explain about the board, did she? No, she did not.
Ugh. Truly home in a few words. Well then, allow me to be your teacher, Sensei. The General Student Council exists to process all of Kivodos' administrative tasks. This
Heady? Is that supposed to say handy?
heady task is mainly handled through the Administration Board. The Administration Board is composed of 11 committees, such as the Treasury and the Regulatory Committee. The Senior Administrator Rin, as you know, is in charge of the General Office, which oversees all of this. And I am from the Defense Office. We are a hard-working group keeping the students and citizens safe from any bad guys who threaten Kivodos.
That sounds like a lot. That sounds very vague and general.
It'll be remiss of me to claim that. It's not hard to give orders. Chief Khan and her staff are the ones who are running ragged to keep the peace. But you know, things have been unstable since the General Student Council president disappeared. Uncertainty, political unrest, and the whole shebang. If it weren't for Shale stepping up to fill the hole, I certainly would be as busy as you think. So I'll have to thank you again for all you've done. Maybe over a cup of tea one day. You said you could help me with the SRT Academy students. Does the Defense Office manage SRT Academy? Well, you see, the Valkyrie Police School students are under the Defense Office's command, but that entire explanation I just gave of organization structure, none of it applies to SRT Academy. Kivodos has many academy districts outside the General Student Council's jurisdictions, or clubs that privately manage security within their districts. For example, if a student breaks the law within the Gehenna district, then they're punished by the Gehenna Prefect team's laws, not ours. But say a student commits a crime in shared zones, like DU, where Shale is, then the Valkyrie students would step in. Easy enough, right? But then the problem occurs if a student commits a crime in one district, then flees to another. Who then is allowed to arrest them? There are even cases of student councils from different academies helping to hide them away. We do try to send notices seeking cooperation in these types of situations, but, well, the schools don't always get along. Thus, we came to the creation of the SRT Academy. SRT Academy was intended to be kind of like you, actually. An extrajudicial force that can take action against criminals regardless of where they are. Naturally, with the approval of the General Student Council President.
Oh, make a robot!
In order to achieve that goal, only the most talented of students were selected, and they were armed with the best of the best equipment.
I'm guessing these two are part of Fox Squad. I've never really seen Fox Squad before. I've only heard of their name.
And to be sure, they quickly proved their effectiveness. The Fox Squad, a troop consisting of senior SRT students, successfully arrested Wakamo, known as the Fox of Calamity, and an elusive criminal throughout Kivodos.
Oh hey, I met her in the prologue. I remember her.
And then, poof, the General Student Council president disappeared. The president was gone, and so was the person responsible for SRT Academy and all its operations. I wouldn't like to say no one wanted to take charge of the highly trained, incredibly well-armed students, but it was more like no one could. Our defense officer was put in charge of the SRT students at first, but our attempts were restricted because of their state-of-the-art equipment. And in the end, SRT Academy was reduced to an empty shell.
I don't feel like that's a good enough reason to close it down, though.
That wasn't the only reason. Honestly, most executives wanted to maintain SRT Academy for when the General Student Council hopefully returned. I was among those. But, well, you see, the Fox Squad members realized that their existence was being threatened. They weren't the type to stand idly by while we dismantled their way of living.
The Fox Squad. Since you mentioned before, I haven't seen them. Where are they?
Yes, the top squad of SRT Academy that arrested Wakamo, the Fox of Calamity, and several other serious criminals. Until just last month, the SRT students were still armed with all of their advanced equipment. Hearing wind of plans to shut the school,
the Fox Squad armed themselves, attacked the General Student Council, targeting a few of the loudest voices against them, and then disappeared. Not only were some of the Sanctum Tower's facilities burned down, but many Student Council members were seriously injured and hospitalized. That was when the senior administrator stepped in. She ordered the full closure of SOT Academy and immediate retrieval of all weapons. But before we could do so, the Rabbit Squad ran away, taking the weapons with them. You won't find a single sympathetic soul in the General Student Council right now. Sensei, I hear you really care about all of your students. Honestly, I'm at the end of my rope here. The Rabbit Squad members are going to have their academic records expunged. The remains of SOT Academy will be a handful of criminals and vagrants. But they're not vagrants. They're elite students who are handpicked for SOT Academy. To lose such talented students would be a loss to all of Kivodos. The end of my long monologue comes to this. Can you convince the Rabbit Squad members to transfer to Valkyrie? If they agree to transfer, I'll convince the other chiefs and staff not to expel them.
I don't know if I can. They seem pretty determined and set in their ways.
I do know I'm asking no small task of you.
It's not about convincing them to join Valkyrie. But I can force them down a path they don't want.
I suppose the rumors about you were true, Sensei. All these students have fought tooth and nail to join SOT Academy because they believed in it. And as their teacher, you asked them to bend their ideals to suit the General Student Council's needs. Well, I suppose I never agreed with forcing them out either. How would I look the president in the eye when she comes back? What a situation. Technically, the Rabbit Squad should be punished to the severest degree possible for their actions. But rules are meant to be broken. The Chief of Staff? What? Oops. I'm not supposed to say things like that, aren't I? Let's forget about that one, Chief Kana. Sensei? The defense office, not offense, will gladly cooperate with you. I'd like to see the happy ending you envision. Please guide the students to their dreams. Instead of the disciplinary council, I'll let you decide the Rabbit Squad's fate. Send them wherever they want to go. Keep them in jail, whatever you want. Well, unless when you want us to reopen SOT Academy, my influence has its limits.
Are you sure you just wanna pass over the whole entire thing, all of it, to just me, one person, and just call it there? Just let me fulfill my whims?
I've never been more sure. The administration more has faith in me, and I'll make it up to the others chiefs of staff one way or another. There's a small price to pay for our ultimate goal, right?
How responsible of them, yeah.
Please guide SOT Academy to whichever future you believe in, Sensei.
Sure, I'll just go fulfill my whims. Do whatever the heck I want. Why not? Rules are made to be broken, they say. Now, I probably need to go refill my tea. Oh, that's episode 4. Alive. Yee. Stretch. Hold on. Bop. Bop. There. I'm going to be right back. Go take a break and refill my tea. Please hard.
I'm back. I got more peach black tea with honey. Oh. Here. Welcome back. Hi. Need to pour the honey on a spoon. There. On it. Okay. Now we go back here and see if the capture works this time, pretty please. Yes. Obvious can see it now. Unresolved distrust. Marketplace School mean building. Hi, how's it going, friends? We're on good terms, right? We're all gonna get along. We're gonna work together. I'm gonna help you all. I'm gonna figure out how to solve everybody's problems. That's how it works.
Everyone, how are you doing? I didn't know you were here, Miyako.
Miyako, thank goodness. The gang's all here. It looks like they finally ran out of questions. They ran out of lollipop, so I'm pretty much done with this place.
Molly, they're hardly gonna just let us walk out of here. The fact that we're all here together means they've decided our sentencing. And after everything we've done, I expect our academic records to be expunged.
Oh, boo-hoo. As the Academy went kaboom, so it doesn't matter what they do. But what if it's even scarier than getting kicked out of school? Well, I guess. Watch out, Miyu. They're gonna drag us to an underground facility and do weird illegal experiments on us. You'll be the first and you're the smallest. Me! It's over for us. Molly, why are you so mean to me? What the heck? You bully. That's just me.
I'm sorry. If I'd been better, you all wouldn't be in this situation. Why are you apologizing to us?
You think we would ever do something if we didn't want to? Even if you were the squad leader?
Don't take this the wrong way. Or do, actually. But Miyako, you're not leader of anything anymore, now that the Academy is gone. Don't act all high and mighty. We had no expectations of you from the beginning.
I just... Hi, I'm here by the way. Miss Weirdo.
The Shield Sensei.
I guess I'm not very welcome here.
You're still here, Sensei.
Do you have unfinished business at Valkyrie? Are we the unfinished business? Yep. I'm here to deliver the administration board's decision. Which is that they have decided that I make the decision. That is the decision. The decision is how I make the decision. No. Spin it out. We'll take whatever you throw at us.
The Rabbit Squad is free. You're free to go.
That's it.
Huh?
For once, I'm speechless.
Does that mean we can go back to SRT Academy?
Free to go anywhere except SRT.
I had my hopes up for a moment. I must have been placed in Shell's charge since Sensei was the one who successfully surpassed us. I understand the situation now. What is your order, Sensei?
What do you want your order to be?
I don't think that's how that works.
I just want to go back home. I want a fluffy bed and a shower. My social battery is spent after all that interrogation nonsense.
Why don't you visit the Shield dorms for a while? Suspicious.
What respectable teacher invites female students to their dorms, huh?
I find it hard to trust you as well.
You probably hate us because of what happened.
You've come up with an evil plan, haven't you?
I've heard rumors that Shell is ridden with wiretapping devices.
Are you going to blackmail us?
Sensei wants to use this for their shameful desires. Ooh, how scandalous.
Why would I do any of that? I'm a teacher. We can't accept your offer. Our mission from the beginning has been to resist the General Student Council's decision to shut down SRT Academy. Seeking comfort from the Shell dorms would negate all our actions.
What a wild imagination.
Yeah, this happens a lot in Glow Archive. There's a whole lot of misunderstandings, and everybody always pins the blame on Sensei, accusing Sensei of being a weirdo creep, while Sensei's just trying their best to make everybody happy. Like, in reality, Sensei is the most kindest and most wholesome and nice, wonderful, lovely person you could ever meet or interact with. But nobody treats them like that. It just doesn't happen. It's so unfortunate. Wants to make people happy? What a weirdo.
Exactly.
Nobody believes that Sensei could be so perfect of a person.
Or in that.
And where at Shell would we continue our regular training? Resting and relaxing in the dorms isn't conducted with the rigor and discipline we believe in at SRT.
Are you gonna let me blow things up at jail, huh?
I still think Sensei is scary.
Why don't you camp out in the park then? Called Sangi Park, where we had our protest. That actually isn't a bad idea. The park reminds us of our field warfare training grounds. It's sort of comforting.
And all my toys are still there, even though we ran out of explosives. Well, I mean, we had the launchers. The rocket launchers are there, like, we got heavy artillery.
I guess it's the closest to home we have.
The optics aren't great if we do return there, however. Don't look as if we're being allowed to continue our protest. Are you sure you're okay with that?
Sure, I'll help you move your stuff there.
We're not your usual powerless students to protect Sensei. We still don't trust you, and we still don't need your help. No amount of kind words or gestures will change our minds.
I've done that from the start.
But I will still help. You confound me. Until next time, then. Next time, you'll be our enemy.
Haven't we been from the beginning? I thought Sensei's been our enemy this whole time. When were they not?
Miyako, wait for me.
To be continued. For delivery operation. And now it's time for the slice of life section, where everything is normal, and we get on everybody's good sides, and we earn their trust, and we get attached to them, so that we have a nice, strong, emotional attachment, and we like the characters before something bad happens to them. Oh boy. The next morning, I went to the park to check on how the rabbit squad was doing.
Something bad always happens in this game.
Yeah. I mean, not all. In the main volumes, in the main story, yes, something bad always happens. In other stories, it kind of just depends. It's usually... like I said, most of what the plot boils down to in this game is, what could possibly go wrong?
Everything goes wrong.
The question is the current story you're reading a very serious everything goes wrong, or a very comedic everything goes wrong? It's a tail flip. A tail flip? What? It's a coin flip. Heads or tails. I don't even know what I'm saying. Or who put a trap here? I have fallen in a hole.
The Shell Sensei. Here I thought it was a dirty stray dog.
Hey!
A dirty stray dog. You wound me. It's your fault for getting caught. We're securing the perimeter against possible intruders.
Is that our least favorite sensei? Oh, I'd be careful. I've heard a mine around there.
That is overkill. Where is it? Please tell me so I cannot step on it.
I don't know. Let's see how to find it. I guess if something goes kaboom, voila, we found it.
You guys are turning this park into a war zone. Well, how else are we supposed to protect ourselves?
This is basic procedure. Apparently, anti-tank lines and exploding trap wire isn't basic procedure, though. It still serves the same purpose, though.
I'm guessing Miyako told you that. When on a mission, you can never be too prepared.
Never be lulled into a false sense of security. That's what losers do.
Hi, speaking of Miyako. Saki, Molly, are you both okay? I heard a lot of noise coming from over here.
It's Sensei.
Hello, Sensei. What business do you have before the sun is even up?
How'd you all sleep?
There's nothing for you to worry about here. SRT students are well trained for these kinds of situations. Yeah, we could pitch a tent and get a fire going with our eyes closed. Survival skills are a must for any SRT student.
Well, we're hardly in the wilderness here. We have running water and electricity. It's practically a 5-star hotel. There's just no air conditioning aside from the outside wind, and that's about it. And there's lots of shade too, so lookout duty isn't bad.
The situation is entirely under control, Sensei. You may leave. Yep. No issues whatsoever. Not a zero zilch. Oh. One issue.
Was that noise what I think it was?
It was thunder. Maybe we should prepare for a thunderstorm.
Saki, your tummy betrayed us all, you dummy.
It's not like I can stop it from happening, alright?
I wanna go home.
As I said, we're all quite content here.
Is that so?
Are you prepared for the thunderstorm?
You heard the term hangry. It means I'm angry because I'm hungry. Yes, Sensei.
You know what? Fine. Yeah, we haven't seen a single crumb of food since yesterday. This space was built from a retrofitted park, and the only consumable thing is water from the drinking fountains. And there isn't anywhere we can request supplies from. Ugh. We should have gotten food rations from SRT Academy. Who brought this anti-aircraft missile instead? Can you eat an anti-aircraft missile, huh?
Hey, don't come after my missiles just because you're hungry. They're important too. Think about the glitz and glamour of its kaboom! And anyway, Miss Hypercritical, didn't you just bring a bunch of textbooks? Why didn't you read the paper?
The blasphemy. We're still SRT students. How can a dedicated student possibly leave their textbooks behind?
There are some shops around, but our student accounts were suspended, so we have no money. And now we're going to be left here, forgotten and starved, slowly wasting away into nothingness. I want to go back to the SRT building. It's not fair.
Produce an instant cup ramen.
I like the choice of words. Instead of pull out an instant cup ramen, or search my bag for an instant cup ramen, it is
Produce an instant cup ramen. Like a factory.
Is that
instant cup ramen?
the Mitoshin brand chicken soy sauce ramen? I normally only drilled this much for explosives. Dang, Bro could just create food! I have superpowers.
I mean, I'm not exactly rich, but I do enjoy giving food and snacks and treats to students because it makes them happy. But then they get suspicious and think that I'm trying to buy something from them or get a favor out of them. They're like, no, I just like being nice to people. Let me do it. I bought a lot of different flavors. There's enough for everybody. I came prepared.
Well, if the over-generous sensei is simply insisting we take the ramen, what's a little girl like me to do?
Stop right there. It's poisoned. I wouldn't be aware of accepting that. Providing essential goods to people in desperate circumstances only to extract whatever they want in return is an extortion tactic as old as time.
What did I just say?
What did I just say? They think I want something out of them. They don't know what Sensei's true motivations are. Don't be fooled by their supposed kindness.
I really just don't want you to starve to death.
Are you looking down on us, Sensei?
No, I'm helping.
Any agent worth their salt knows not to consume anything you didn't personally pack during an operation. I'll never accept your extortion food.
I shall open the cup of ramen.
Oh, what are you doing? We really aren't going to eat a single bite, you know?
I brought a kettle. I brought an electric kettle. I'll turn it on. Pour some water in. Close the kettle. Turn it on. I'm just gonna sit down on the floor here. Set the kettle down in front of me and watch it. Just gonna stare at it for 3 whole minutes. I'm just sitting on the floor and staring at it.
Is this a new form of torture?
It smells pretty good, doesn't it? It's getting colder as we speak. Get it while it's hot. It's ready to go. It's gonna get soggy if you just leave it sitting there.
Stay strong, Rabbit Squad. See Sensei's cunning tactics to break down our will. I guarantee Sensei's waiting for us to take the bait to attack. That's right. Do you really think you'll break my will with a cup of cheap instant ramen?
I want something 100 times yummy if you're going to extort me.
If that's what you really want, then I guess I'll eat it all myself.
Misaki, I'm losing concentration. Can't you smell the umami in the savory broth? Sensei's every slurp drives me closer to madness.
Stay strong, Moe. The elite students of SRT can be brought down by one measly cup of ramen. Everyone, take a deep breath and focus. Remember how we learned to counteract torture methods with antipsychotic drugs at the academy? The stimulus of the ramen smell may be strong, but our will is stronger.
This is worse torture than tickling, but I'll do my best.
We'll never give up on SRT Academy, Sensei.
Add the onsen egg.
That's just now. That was an onsen egg, wasn't it? That's no longer just cheap instant ramen.
Oh, look at the soft consistency of the yolk. It can only be one thing. The thick, salty broth is seeping into the barely set egg, turning it into a savory pudding-like treat.
Prepared with all the fixings like that, even the cheap instant ramen. Must be delicious.
Do you want some? It's still here. I haven't eaten it yet. It's just sitting there. I've only eaten out of 1 cup. There's 4 more of them. Good to go.
Yes!
I think they might have some of Valkyrie. Valkyrie's even better on my nether. I knew it. As I said, an extortion trick is all the time. You revealed your true colors. You evil grown-up.
I agree. That was mean, Sensei.
I mean, you can still have it. I'm not saying I'm not giving it to you. I'm not saying that I'll only give it to you after you agree to join Valkyrie. I'm just saying they have more. For like, the future. For after this one.
I thought I was the crazy one around here.
I'll reiterate, we have no intention of transferring schools. You thought you could take advantage of our abysmal situation, but we will remain here, where we can preserve the convictions and justice we always fought for at SRT Academy. Creature comforts are no substitute for conviction.
Hand over an address written on a piece of paper. There you go. You have this.
What's this?
It's okay to get food from anyone but me, right?
So just go to this address, and they got free food. You're offering us food for nothing in return. I've made it clear we're not students who can help Sensei. Sensei's sudden shift in tactics is suspicious to say the least, but... Understood. I don't really have much choice but to accept. So, thank you, Sensei.
Finally, took you long enough.
Do you really believe that Wiley Sensei has no evil intentions of sending us here?
Maybe our convention swayed Sensei's mind. Please. Miyu, this is why I can't stand you. Do you really think our googly eyes and grumpy tummies made someone like Sensei go, oh yeah, I have to help these poor students out of the goodness of my heart?
I don't know. Sensei seemed sincere when they gave us that note. Maybe they'd even help us bring back SRT. This should be the place.
Oh, where's the food? Saki, catch me. I think I'm gonna faint from hunger.
Wait, is this where the shell office is? There's only old weapons and junk.
I still find it funny that Molly is one of the characters whose sprite has her sitting in a chair at all times, and she just never stands up.
She brings that chair
everywhere she goes, no matter what.
It's just like, what's her name? It's not Nagisa, was it? Who was the member of the tea party? It might have been Nagisa. There's one girl from the tea party who is always constantly sitting in a chair and always carries she drags around a little table with a dessert tray set sitting on top of it. And she carries a cup of tea everywhere she goes, no matter what. It's always in her sprite.
They should be here by now.
Hey, Yorichi-sensei directed us here.
Yes! I'm glad you found it. I'm so happy Sensei set this up for me. You must be the bento disposal specialists.
The bento disposal specialists?
Yes. Our convenience store isn't the most popular, so we end up having a lot of old product. Usually I have to get rid of them myself, but it's a lot of work for someone to dispose me. So when Sensei told me that they found some people to come and dispose of them for me, I was so happy. They're right here. Oh no. Did I offend you? Oh my gosh. Are you not the disposal specialist? Oh, no, not at all. That's us. The bento disposal specialist at your service. We just weren't sure if this was the right place. Oh, that's a relief. But the looks on your faces are a little scary right now.
Because we're hungry. Because we worked so hard, you know? Hey, you don't happen to have any old milk or drinks, do you?
Oh, yes, of course. Let me bring you everything right now.
Are you stupid, Molly? Accepting expired lunches? How can you stoop so low?
They're about to expire, not expired, okay? What else are we supposed to do? Miss superiority?
But we're the Rabbit Squad of SRT Academy. Elite of the elite.
Well, go get your panties and lunch somewhere else. I'm gonna enjoy every last delectable bite of lunch myself.
Wait a second. I didn't say I wouldn't eat. But please, Molly.
That's what I thought. Is this the end for us? Is this our lives now? begging for food like stray dogs, never knowing the sweet comfort of a home-cooked meal.
Yorichi-sensei, I'll never, ever forget this insult. Never. It's not an insult, it's free food! It's free food for an extended period of time. You can keep coming back here regularly to get more. I'm not rich, okay? I can't keep buying groceries for you that are not almost expired. This is the best I've got for you. It's not an insult, it's free food.
Yay!
Hush. Episode 7, Operation Card 1. A few days later, I visited the party chick and how Miyako and the rest were doing. In front of Kurosaki Park. Oh. Hold it right there, Molly. Who said you get to have the yakiniku bento?
I did, actually. What are you gonna do about it?
You took the shogayaki bento yesterday. It had the most meat. Give me that back and take this mung bean sprout bento.
Make me. I don't see you jumping at the chance to eat that junk. Hi. I'm still here. Can I eat this Vienna sausage bento?
Yes.
Yes?
Will you settle down? You're acting like wild dogs fighting over the last bone. It's undignified. We're not even certain where our next meal is going to come from right now. The best thing to do is fill our stomachs while we can and not fight amongst ourselves. Oh yeah? Do you want the mung bean sprout bento then? I think I'll eat this karaage bento here. No one wants it, right? That's the most expensive one here, Miyako. You're not doing anyone any favors.
So, how's it going? Is your superpower bad timing or something?
Yes, unfortunately.
I promise we're not fighting over old expired bentos.
What are you doing here? We're about to have a nice, friendly lunch with our beloved squad members. You have a weird definition of friendly. Most people will call that fighting. Maybe you're the weird one, Sensei. To you, it may have looked like yelling, but to us it's simply our very fair, democratic process of distributing our rations. No matter the result, we're comrades in arms who are dedicated to our cause and each other. We're all willing to make the necessary sacrifices.
I'm sure you don't mind sacrificing the yakiniku bento then.
If you don't take your stinking hands off that bento. Well, this is embarrassing. But as Saki said, there's nothing to concern yourself with. Our initial food supply problem has been resolved. We're fine.
Is it resolved? We've been scrounging for thrown out bentos.
Are you surprised, Sensei? Your little plan to humiliate us with leftovers as bento's disposal experts wouldn't flop like a dead fish.
Yes. The disciplined students of SRT Academy would never let something so trivial deter us from accomplishing our mission. You thought you would humiliate us into submission, but it backfired. Now we can survive here for as long as we want, so go away.
You say that, but you look a little peaked. Do you have a fever? Are you sick?
No! Don't come any closer! Take one more step and I'll show you. I'll show you the strenuous combat training we receive at SRT.
Why are you panicking?
Well, here comes embarrassment number 2.
Stop inching closer, I won't miss next time. Why is everyone so on edge? I'm going to check your temperatures.
It's because of the smell.
Oh. And you shouldn't have eaten fish. But it tasted so good. I love seafood. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
No, it's not that, Sensei.
How I smelled bad this whole time and nobody told me.
No, we're the ones who smell.
Saki, have you ever heard of... how do I say it? Oh, yeah, shutting up!
Don't tell me you don't feel gross too. I can't remember the last time I showered.
Why don't you go to a public bath?
Does money grow out of our ears? If you can't even buy food, how are we meant to afford public baths?
I don't want to wash in public restrooms anymore. You can't even take a real shower in them.
Having to rough it out is par for the course during operations, but it's not very sustainable in the long run.
If you need a place to get cleaned up, you can use the showers at jail.
I've never heard anything more suspicious in my life. And we've heard some pretty suspicious things in our time.
What are you gonna do while you shower? Are you gonna steal all your weapons? I've seen this on TV. Something wants to sniff our icky, stinky clothes while we shower. Isn't that right, Mr. Weirdo?
What? Who do you people think I am?
An adult who can't be trusted.
Evil incarnate.
Someone I like to blow up. Maybe it won't matter.
I'm trying my best. This is just cruel.
The point is, please refrain from visiting the park until we can shower. You can refrain from visiting again at all, actually.
Until we can shower. And just when would that be? We have no hot water, and a cold shower in this weather is a recipe for illness.
Oh, how about I throw an incendiary bomb into the bathroom and it'll warm up the water? Molly, you're just too smart sometimes. I think that'll just make everything dirtier, including us.
What about an empty drum barrel? Do you have any of those lying around?
A drum barrel?
We could fill one with water and light a fire underneath it.
You're going to cook yourselves! I have seen it done before at Hakiako Academy. It seemed to work. Do I look like a freaking ninja to you? Do you want to die?
Another dumb idea from the dumb teacher. They only do that in the old movies.
Seriously, are you an old fart, Sensei?
I hate to say this, but what are our other options? Install a tub in the park?
That's expensive. We're a bunch of folk students.
My access Kivotos' digital resource management system and locate any work sizes utilizing drum barrels nearby. Everyone else, gear up and be ready for dispatch. Dispatch? Have you lost your mind, Miyako? Successful operations aren't just flashy shooting skills. Without meeting our basic needs, the squad will never be able to perform at their best. So, starting now, commence Operation Carrot. Secure a drum barrel tub.
New mission. Acquire bathtub.
Oh hey! Perfect timing! Thank you for telling me that the date changed after I finished the episode. Instead of in the middle of it, so I have to mash left click in order to get caught up. I cannot speak, help. I'm guessing it updates whenever it loads a new scene, I think? Because I remember yesterday, the daily reset happened while I was in the middle of the story, right when the scene switched over from character sprites to an illustration of a flashback of Addis fighting Neru. But this time there was no such illustrations or scene changes, so the game didn't check for a daily reset.
Blue Archive.
Blue Archive. Shoot, I should have said that at the beginning of the stream, shouldn't I? Instead of saying hello, hi, like I usually do, I should have said Blue Archive. Because that's what they always say every time you open the game. I'm but a fool. Campaign, go, 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 go. How many times do I need to click on the button? Story? Main story?
Volume 4, Chapter 1. I don't think I got... registered as cleared. But I think I can just press the skip button, and that'll work. Skip. Ta-da! Let me go to 2. Episode 8, Operation Carrot 2.
The DEU Hybrid loading dock.
This is Rabbit 1. Time is 2100 hours. Arrived at Point Delta. Area clear, confirmed. Moving to retrieve the carrot at Point Echo. Hello? Camp Rabbit, back in your element. Squad member GPS signals locked and loaded, baby. The loading dock security is changing shifts, just like we planned. So dance your pretty little self down straight to the Point Echo.
I'm still not thrilled about this.
I didn't ask, Sensei. If your intention is incoming was to lecture us, you're not needed here. A special ops site is no place for you to be anyway, Sensei. I just worried something might happen. Are you worried we might steal something? Do you think so little of us? Students of SRT Academy are dedicated to our mission to protect the safety of the citizens. We will not steal civilian property. Based on our intel, the empty drum barrels here are already scheduled for disposal. We won't cost them any money. In fact, we negate their disposal costs and labor. Why not just ask for them then? Sensei
does think that little of us. Do you think we're beggars on the side of the street? We won't get down on our knees and ask for someone else's trash.
It's called recycling. All you gotta do is say that you have a use for their recycled products, and you will take it off their hands. That's all you gotta do.
Get it through your head. We are elite members of SRT Academy, and we will not accept your charity. Valkyrie's charity, or some stupid industrial company's charity.
But before you took the food.
Well, with the bentos, I don't have to defend myself. We secured discarded bentos through our own effort. That was not charity. You'll never break our pride.
Rabbit 2, you need to lower your voice. We're on enemy turf. Let's move out. Rabbit 2, lead reconnaissance ahead, but if you see the enemy, do not engage.
Oh, well that enemy made you boss again, Miyako.
Rabbit 2, please refer to my coding during missions. This is basic protocol.
Oh, now you're a stickler for protocol. Stop trying to distract from my question. What gives you the right to order me around?
I am the squad leader of Rabbit.
Oh, and who made you the squad leader, huh? Wasn't it those little snotheads from the General Student Council? The ones who shut down SRT Academy? So tell me, considering we were rebelling against the General Student Council, what makes you think you still get the bosses around?
I don't think this is a matter the two of us can decide. Both options suck. Boy. I don't want to pick sides.
Understood.
For this mission, Saki will take the lead of Rabbit Squad. Rabbit 2, your orders.
That's what I thought. We're just dealing with a bunch of security guards, not trained enemies. I received top marks on all my simulated extraction trainings. Just watch me.
Saki. Rabbit 2, where should I stand by?
Oh, as a sniper? I wrote down notes on effective sniper placements. Not that one in an environment.
What? What is she saying?
I wrote down notes on effective sniper placement. Not that one in an urban environment.
Jeez, boss made me drink too much at dinner again. I need to go to the bathroom.
Enemy approaching. There's not supposed to be a patrol route this way.
He is looking for the bathroom. This wasn't in the plans. Saki, he is coming towards me. Oh, what do I do? I suck at hand-to-hand stuff. Can I run away?
Up. Take the high ground and get as high as you can. According to the textbooks, the basics of sniping involves securing a higher line of sight. Wait, Saki, no. High points might be good for sniping, but she won't be able to escape. Shut up, Miyako. I got this under control.
Did I just hear something?
Hi.
Intruders! You thieves! Hurry up to the latest shipment.
Who are you calling a thief? Everyone, engage. Make your way to the point Epsilon, and be sure to cover each other's backs. We're outnumbered.
Alright, I guess we're shooting now.
Plan B. Run and gun. Take this stuff and skedaddle.
作戦開始。射撃お願いします。無意味な抵抗です。ポジションを変更します。
What do you do? One enemy is stunned.
援護し
You
ます。
circle. You bump.
ハーネスの準備完了。
少し本気を出
Nice.
します。
これは痛いぞ。
皆さん下がってください。援護射撃お願いします。無意味な抵
And
抗です。
you... There.
ラビット2現場に到着した。
無意味な抵抗です。援護します。無意味な抵抗です。
Blast.
やっぱり私は何もできないゴミくずなんだ。
これは痛いぞ。
And you... Blast.
到着を確認。すぐに侵入します。
Hello.
皆さん
One more. Blast.
SRT に入らなければよかった。
Victory! Ta-da!
私のことはお気になさらず。
Where did those thieves go? They're here somewhere. Search every nook and cranny.
Stop calling us thieves.
Saki, please be quiet. All sensors stand nearby. Rabbit 1, reporting in the camp Rabbit. We arrived at Point Echo and the carrot has been secured. No injuries to report. But our original evacuation route is blocked now. And one enemy reinforcements are on the way. Oh wow, Saki messed up again? I'm so surprised. Not. Little Miss top of her class, but absolutely trash at actual fieldwork.
Shut up, Molly. I'm still better than you. I don't understand. I thought it was the perfect plan.
There is no such thing as a perfect plan in real life.
I thought I could show off SRT's strength to Sensei. Instead, I just embarrassed myself and the academy.
Wait, where's Miyu? She's not with you. Her GPS indicator is right next to yours.
That doesn't make sense.
Is she on top of us?
Or is she just really good at camouflage again? Miyu, that dummy. She left her radio in the bag.
She must have panicked and left it when the enemy started approaching her. Let me think. Miyu has a tendency to follow orders to a T. You said to go as high as she can. I'd assume tower crane of building B.
There's no way. That arrow is crawling with security guards. There's no means of escape from there either. She's gotta be stuck up there.
Well, what should we do, Saki?
It's not even a question. Operation Carrot is now a rescue mission. We'll have to leave the drum barrels. There's no way we can fight and carry them at once.
Unfortunately, yes. Getting Miyu back safe and sound is our top priority as of now. But we're severely outnumbered. We need to prepare for some damage on our end. Sensei? Oh, you have a plan? Oh, let's put these drum barrels over our heads.
We sneak.
I'm sorry. You want us to hide under the barrels all the way to Miyu's location. We need a realistic solution, Sensei.
I've read about something like this before. In one of our textbooks, they talk about some legendary agent who would hide under boxes and barrels and pull off impossible infiltration missions.
You speak of Yuzu. How do you intend to move around? A rogue drum barrel moving by itself will only draw more attention.
Look, it's not the best, but what else are we gonna do? I would rather use my precious textbook as a coaster than listen to evil incarnate over there.
Misaki! Hi, hello, hey, welcome to Archive. Welcome to the rabbit episode. We're currently infiltrating a cargo dock and stealing barrels. Because we need barrels. Understood. I'll put my faith in you for this mission. Find and equip yourselves with the drum barrel. Let's move out. Operation Carrot, save Miyu. They're all Operation Carrot. It's all always Operation Carrot. I'm good. I'm good. Except for my knee. My knee is in so much pain right now, and I have no idea why. I just woke up like this. I guess I slept, like, putting too much weight on my knee or something.
I might sound crazy, but has that drum barrel always been there? There's drum barrels all over. It's a loading dock. What's gotten into you? That's why I said it might sound crazy. But I swear the drum barrel was moving a second ago. Did you drink too much at dinner again? Well, sober up. Boss is gonna have her heads if we let the thieves get away.
It's genius. Hiding in barrels always works. I don't understand it. How is this working? The weight of the... No, I do not. No. My yacht has no weight. It has 0 weight. There is none at all. Shh. I gotta admit, I was pretty skeptical. But this is the easiest infiltration we've ever done. If I had known they would be this effective, I would have brought more for future missions. It would have been a little difficult for just us to carry any more barrels back. When we get back to SRT Academy one day, we can request some budget to be allocated so you can purchase as many as you'd like. Rabbit 2, we're reaching the rendezvous point. Prepare for contact. Oh, hi! Oh, where did everyone go? Saki, Miyako, anyone at all? Sensei? If I talk too loud, the guards will come get me, and I think I forgot my radio. It's really happened this time. They forgot I exist and went back home. I'll fade away like a bad dream. They'll laugh and make memories while I turn into dust on the screen. Ah! What's that? It moved. It's a moving drum barrel.
Miyu!
It knows my name. Oh wait, it's talking. What the heck is that? No, you may. Or rather, keep it going till I'm impending chaos.
Hurry up and get in here.
It's a monster! No one see me alive! Please spare me, barrel monster! I am tiny, so help me, I promise!
What are you saying? Come on, get in here already.
I've been abandoned and forgotten in this cold, lovely world, and now I'm gonna be called up by the evil barrel monster! I wanna go home!
Are you serious right now? Miyu, pay attention. It's me, Saki.
Saki.
I disguised myself as a drum barrel so we could come rescue you. Look, no scary barrel monsters.
Saki. I thought you forgot about me for good.
You really think we would do that? Come on now, no more crying. You're an elite agent of SRT.
Okay.
Come on, into the drum barrel before the guards come around. Oh, too late.
Intruders!
The guards came around. Oops, I'm not ready for that.
Had to break up your reunion, but you got reinforcements coming from left and right, and also center, basically everywhere. Ramatil, it's your call, and to engage.
The textbook response in a situation like this is... run.
Scram! Scatter! They quickly fled to the park, protecting themselves from the rain of bullets with their drum barrels.
Oh, they make good shields too. Let's hope they don't have any holes in them though. Those persistent security guards. Did we actually lose them?
Who let this thing in? Is it encrypted? Or the crawling chaos of Kivodos? I just can't figure it out. Maybe I should make a kaboom.
Stop joking around. It's us. And how did you and Miyu have the same exact reaction? What's this crawling chaos nonsense?
I'm relieved everyone made it back. And not only that, but all in one piece. You weren't hurt, were you, Yorichi-sensei?
I am all in one piece as well, thank goodness.
Thanks to my trusty barrel.
I'm glad.
If Sensei had been injured accompanying us on a mission, the General Student Council would have had our hides. Saki, do you need some medicine for your poor little eagle? Miss Perfect didn't last 5 minutes as squad leader before everything went kaboom. Admit it, you're just about as good as me at field work.
If it weren't for that small mishap, I could have sleepwalked through that mission. Why do things never work out the way they do on paper?
I've explained it before, Saki.
It's just the plot of Blue Archive. What could possibly go wrong?
Everything goes wrong. Because reality is different from our textbooks. Oh, hi! Ah, thank you for following. Welcome to the Blue Archives team. I'm currently doing. I'm reading through the whole volume 4 story, chapter 1. I think this is episode 8? Or episode 8 out of 20. We have acquired barrels. Regardless, the operation was a success. We retrieved the carrot and no one was hurt. And that really is thanks to you, Saki.
Thanks. More importantly, I'm sweaty and smell like gunpowder. I'm dying to scrub off all this grime, but bathing while camping isn't as easy as turning a knob.
I had a feeling you'd say that. Ta-da! I got firewood and towels already, so everyone can take a nice toasty bath.
Where did you... I mean, firewood, I guess.
Where did you get towels from?
You procured all of these before you even finished the operation. That's technically against procedures and would normally require discipline, but the whole point of this operation was to take a bath, right? Ramen Squad, bath time.
Yeah! Here! No more stinky!
And there's art!
Look at Miyu, she's so sad. She's still sad. What is she holding? Is that an acorn? What is that? Is that a ball of hair? Oh no. Also, her hair is tied up. She's so cute.
Now that's the stuff. I miss this. Hot baths after a mission are the best.
This treadmill serves as a surprisingly comfortable bathtub too. And the temperature is just right, even though there's literally a campfire under the barrels cooking us.
We're basically in giant soup pots right now.
It's perfect now, but I think it's hotter and hotter all of a sudden, and we're boiling. Haven't you heard about frogs slowly boiling alive? Don't worry, you crybaby. Little head too much. Look, my thermal imaging equipment is keeping track of the temperature. I'd even say it's getting a little cool in here. How about I sprinkle some thermite powder on the firewood?
For once in your life, will you stop thinking about incendiaries? Is your brain just wired wrong? And it's perfect right now anyways. I'd rather us not turn into rabbit stew. I must say, it's sort of charming. All of us bathing in a park together like this. Oh, let's come camping again one day. After we've achieved our mission and reopened SOT Academy. By the way, are you okay with bathing out in the open like this? Also, I'm surprised you're okay with me just being here. I thought you were suspicious of me saying that there are baths in the government building where I work. And yet you're not at all suspicious about me standing here. And also you're bathing out in the middle of an open park. What? Of course, there's no one watching. Long missions often require us to bathe and change together like this, so it's nothing new for us. And this park rarely has visitors, and any that do come in this far will be met with our landmines and automatic turrets.
But you know, now that I think about it, technically there is somebody watching us.
I don't really... I guess I'm standing guard. I'm making sure nobody else is here.
Oh. They just didn't think about it until just now.
Standing guard? You're spying on bathing students right now. Leave! Leave right now and never come back!
I knew the creepy teacher was gonna do bad things to us while we're vulnerable.
Molly, hear me, otherwise you need to use every single scenario you own.
Blow up, pervert!
How did I know this was going to happen?
Oh.
Where are we now?
Oh no.
Suspicious voice A.
Hey boss, we've got some newcomers at the park nearby.
People are transient in nature, much like the wind. They'll come and they'll leave. You must not allow your inner peace to be disquieted over such an insignificant event. If they do not leave, however, they must learn to coexist with us. They must embrace our ideals of non-possession and find release of the worldly desires of society.
What?
Tell me, do you believe they'll be able to be enlightened, to commit to our noble cause?
There's no way. They're the greediest people we've ever seen. They've been ravaging the stores of the discarded bentos we used to be able to find everywhere. Now I can't even find a mung beans wrapped bento to spare. And their sticky fingers seem to think everything belongs to them. They've been collecting blocks of wood to tarpaulins and more. We probably won't even be able to repair the sanctuary anymore.
What the heck is a tarpaulin? You just mean tarps? Is tarp short for tarpaulin? Tarpaulin. Tarpaulin.
Yeah, it's just tarp, okay.
Tarp is just short for tarpaulin.
I did not know this.
Oh dear. It appears our newfound visitors are a group of gluttonous goblins.
Homst.
Very well, comrades. Take up your arms. Let us teach these immoral, greedy gluttons a lesson on the joys of non-possession.
To be continued.
I can't even tell who that is by their silhouette. Homst.
Ha! A suspicious shadow.
The only person I thought I could have been at first was Arius, but they don't talk like Arius. I don't think that's Arius. That wouldn't make any sense.
I was out at a nearby market to shop for some supplies for sale. Is that you, Sensei?
Now who's talking? Why is there so many question marks? I don't know who's talking.
I can't deal with voices if I don't have a person to voice.
It's all just mystery people.
Oh, hi, Kirino!
What an unexpected meeting!
Hi, Sensei. Long time no see, Kirino.
What are you doing out here?
I am patrolling the streets to protect the peace. And, as an added bonus, checking out all the street vendors here. There's so many different snacks in this area. I recommend the butcher shop near the front over there. Their fried croquette... Croquette.
That sounds familiar. What's croquette?
Define croquette.
It's not just egg rolls, is it?
Small roll of chopped vegetables, meat or fish, fried in breadcrumbs.
Oh! I see. Fried roll. Got it. How educational.
Their fried croquette is one of the best things I've seen. Of course, that's not why I'm patrolling this area. That would be shirking my duties. It just so happens that many troublemakers tend to hang out here after school. I never doubt your work ethic, Kirino. Thank you, Sensei. But, Sensei, I heard you're taking over supervising SRT students now. Has there been any trouble in that department? They could be threatening you for food as we speak. Or have they forced you out of your living facilities and taken over in a rampage? There's nothing to worry about. They're just fine. Calm down. Oh, I'm surprised to hear that. Considering they're dangerous enough to point their guns at police officers, I was very concerned they would resist you at every opportunity, Sensei. But of course, that's simply the limitless charisma of our Sensei. Not even those horrible students could do anything about it. I can only hope to become an exemplary adult like yourself one day, Sensei. I'm really not as impressive as you seem to think, Kirino. You're so funny, Sensei. But if you do run into any problems, don't hesitate to ask Valkyrie Police School. Valkyrie students are standing by 24 hours a day, 365 days a year to ensure the safety of all citizens. We've also increased our patrols recently, considering all the atrocious rumors as of late.
Is it about the mysterious crawling monster?
Unfortunately, there's been an influx of armed homeless people terrorizing this area. Based on their appearance and incessant fighting over discarded box lunches, we've deduced these individuals must be homeless people without a permanent residence. Apparently, they're armed with heavy firearms as well. That's why we've increased our patrols. They even snuck into a guarded harbor and stole a load of waste material. They're horrible bad guys. It is strange, though. They're reported to be armed to the teeth, but only seem to be after trash. It's an enigma, but Valkyrie Police School isn't the case.
There's no way.
Oh, what's wrong, Sensei? Did you think of something? No, I have no idea at all. Who could it possibly be? I see. Well, please do be sure to report any suspicious activity you see. There seems to be no issues lately. We already have our hands full of policing delinquent students with their personal firearms, and now there's a rogue unknown group that's heavily armed. At this rate, I'm gonna be wielding a pea shooter against a flamethrower. Or worse. Maybe this is my chance to make a supply request for the public safety bureau students that have the latest firearms. I think you already know the answer to that one. I guess I do. Our duties aren't even technically to fight crime head-on. And seeing how there's barely enough budget for bullets these days, I can't be selfish. I'll continue protecting the citizens and students of Kyfuros, even if I have nothing left but my bare hands. And I'm still looking forward to the possibility of being transferred in the security bureau as a reward for our recent achievements. Then I'll receive better firearms, and therefore a better way to protect the peace. You can do it, Kirino. Sensei's encouragement always motivates me. Now, if you'll excuse me, that street vendor is calling my name. Oh, back to patrolling. Business, work, of course. Okay, back to jail.
Mysterious question mark individual. Who could it be?
Hey, you. Are you Yorichi-sensei? Yeah, it's me. Hi, nice to meet you. Why are you a silhouette? I've got a bone to pick with you. Will you come with me? Why? What? Oh god, I've been drugged. I'm being kidnapped. What? Excuse me? What do you mean? I inhaled the smoke the suspicious individual sprayed in my face. My vision started to blur. Oh. Then I promptly lost consciousness. Well, I guess Sensei is dead. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, next episode. Episode 10! No position in Yakiniku Bentos. You're finally awake. Hi. Oh, hello there. Robot. Who the heck are you? Hands in here, pull the plug. No, you'll never take me alive. Now what are you gonna do?
You can't shoot something if you can't see them. You can't shoot something if they're gone. I'm invincible.
Hi, Garchomp, how's it going?
Welcome to Blue Cove. I have already been kidnapped. Why are you threatening me when I've already been kidnapped? I've already been drugged, and then I woke up in a strange building, abandoned building, and there's a weird robot interrogating me.
I have to get my spot in Joe. Yo!
Hello, hi. I need to give this robot a voice. I don't need to pay ransom. No, I think we just need to beat up the robots.
I do apologize for the poor hospitality of my comrades. We don't often deal with guests. You must understand.
Who the heck are you?
Ah, where are my manners? I am Descartes. I am the leader of this organization, the Pursuers of Non-Possessive Happiness. Or the Pursuers, for short.
No, what now? Non-possessive happiness?
You mean to say you've never heard of our organization? We are well known amongst those pursuing a lifestyle of minimalism and peace. To not have heard of us, you must have led an egregious life of excess. Of course, I already knew that. I already knew that you're a selfish human who orders your minions to rob poor folk of their food.
I don't think I follow.
Don't play dumb. I have seen you and those rabbit-eared students plotting and scheming together.
Robbie Squad? What do they do to you?
It makes no difference what they're called. We call them greedy pigs. You are sabotaging our path to enlightenment.
What did we sabotage now?
Society calls us by many names. Leeches, neats, homeless, good-for-nothing layabouts. But such names are facetious to call us layabouts. We are noble ones pursuing non-possessiveness.
Non-possessiveness.
The people of Kivotos today wish to possess everything they lay their eyes upon. The newest tanks, expensive rifles, cozy bunkers that block missiles. And so they buy more and more, wishing to fill the gaping hole within them with possessions. The more they purchase, the bigger it grows, until it consumes their very being. True happiness comes not from having, but from not having. One must be willing to release their attachment to worldly possessions, to let go of the shackles of society, and to only indulge in what we must to survive, to be free. We are not leeches upon society. We choose this life, not to work, or to not work, to not own, to not possess. We freed ourselves of material greed, and instead feed our souls with our impoverished lifestyle. But then, in the midst of our noble pursuit, a group of intruders arrived. These intruders donned rabbit ears and most expensive equipment on the market. Their insatiable appetite knew new bounds. No new bounds. Plundering every bento they could lay their greedy fingers upon. They're like a virus, devouring all in sight. They refuse to leave behind even a mung bean sprout bento. Yakiniku bentos are so popular that they're rarely discarded as it is, to monopolize such a luxury solely for themselves. This senselessness is a slap in the face to all we stand for.
Don't you stand for letting go of material attachments?
Well, you see, don't change the subject. Either way, we cannot just stand idly by and allow this squad of rabbits or bunnies or what have you carry on with their greedy acts. Now, the reason I brought you here is to make a demand. As the leader of these miscreants, you will tell them that from now on, all yakiniku bentos belong to the pursuers.
Those kids aren't my subordinates, they're just my students. I can't really tell them what to do.
Student or subordinate, what does it matter? As a teacher, simply make them listen to you. Don't look at me like that. Are you truly so incompetent you cannot control your students?
Yes.
I didn't want it to come to this. Don't move an inch. I'll call them on your cell phone and make my demands.
I'm trying to tell you they're not going to care.
Now, where's the rabbit squad in your context list? Oh my gosh, you have so many unread messages. What? Why is there 140... What? Do you never respond to anybody who messages you?
Yeah?
Why?
I've been waiting to read through all of them on stream so that I can voice act all of their stories.
Now what now?
I want to wait for a good time.
Right. Here it is.
Yes, Sensei. We're busy making dinner.
Am I speaking to the leader of the Rabbit Squad? We are the Pursuers of Non-Possessive Happiness, or the Pursuers for short. A collective of monks in the city in search of true happiness. We are noble... They... hung up.
Maybe they thought you were a fishing scam.
Ugh. This is why enlightenment eludes those deplorable students. Hello? Don't hang up. This isn't a prank call. We have your precious sensei hostage. If you don't meet our demands, you'll never see sensei again.
Oh, okay. Tell Sensei I said bye-bye.
They just hung up. Again. Are you really their sensei? How could these callous students not show the slightest bit of concern for you? What is wrong with all of you?
It's kind of a long story.
Drat. I thought our plan was flawless. I was supposed to be rolling in expensive bentos by the end of this. I didn't plan for their absolute lack of enlightenment.
Maybe I should try calling them.
You, personally. I'll allow it. However, trying to call the police would end very badly for everyone. The pursuers are all very heavily armed, and not afraid to fight for our noble cause.
Okay. I feel like Miyu is the only one who would listen to me. Why am I not calling Miyu? Ugh, again, Sensei. I stayed up all night. I don't want to go to sleep. If you call us one more time. There's an abandoned top quality Wagyu bento here.
Huh. Did you think your precious students would care if they heard your voice? You got hung up on, just like me. Ugh, the only way to salvage the situation is to blackmail some other students with the sensei.
They got here fast.
SRT? Everyone back up.
Saki, it's against protocol to use the Academy's name when we're not on official business. I want the top quality Wagyu bento, please. I've never had Wagyu meat before, even at SRT. I promise, since I said there were some there. I traced this out right to where you were, so bring us some to meat.
Wow. I didn't even know you can move that fast. How did you do that?
Hi, Sensei.
Sensei, where's the top quality Wagyu bento?
Rapid collection is the key to preserving the freshness of a bento. Once a discarded bento passes its expiration date, every second counts. So as soon as Molly informed us of your call, we dropped everything and came as fast as we could. So the thing is...
You completely fell for our plan. You came here driven by your human desire and were led astray by it. Imbeciles like you who are driven by greed are consumed by it until it leads them to utter ruin.
What's this weirdo saying? Where's the top quality Wagyu bento?
Of course there's no Wagyu bento here. They always sell out immediately when they're in stock. But what we do have here is a lesson on the joys of non-possession. Comrades, rise! Let us instill our noble cause in these greedy goblins.
Who the heck are these guys? They appear homeless, but all their weapons are state-of-the-art.
We're surrounded.
Don't panic. Lure them to a tight space. We'll funnel them through a choke point and pick them off one by one. You think we're scared of your weapons? Small fry are still a small fry. Throw whatever you can at us. You're no match against SRT elites.
I can probably take down the snipers on the second floor.
Alright. I'll help you with that and deal with the front vehicle. Help you deal with the front. Vehicle, you have our backs?
Always. Stay safe. Watch out for my signal before the flash grenade. Not too good to spread out information. Well then. Alex squad, move.
The battle!
I'm going to have to buy them some very expensive food after this, but at least they got me out of a hostage situation.
皆さん警戒は怠らないように。先生ご指示を。無意味な抵抗です。
Is there no? No. Dang it. Why is the only AOE person have to be the most expensive car? Oh. Oh no. Boop.
ラビット2降下準備完了。
Meow. Pop.
私はその辺の小石。
これは痛いぞ。
Ta-da! Easy. Victory! Level complete. I did it.
Ah! They're too strong. Run! Comrades, where are you running? The enemy is still there. These wimps don't even have the guts to get a job. Of course they hightailed it out of battle. I'm going home. I don't want to be a hobo anymore. Oh wait, no! You have to fight for me! Oh no, my precious base. All my expensive decorations I worked so hard to collect. It's all burning.
They're what now? Huh? What happened to giving up on worldly desires?
Shut up. Just shut up, you. Everyone likes nice, expensive things. You. If it weren't for you.
Hi. Side A clear. And I took out all the snipers too.
Side B clear. Besides those who escaped, all the enemies on the first floor have been neutralized.
Nice and clean, everyone. There might not have been a payload, but no one got hurt.
Miyako, come check this out.
I think this is a bunch of canned food. I already know. Yes, we beat up all of the hipster hobo robots. We beat up the cult of non-possessiveness.
Smoked salmon, bacon. There's even scallops preserved in oil.
What a payload! Imagine eating our mentos with these delicacies.
Wait, keep your greedy paws off that. I've been saving that high-quality canned food from Gensuma to have with the drink.
Miyako, I've had a bunch of other stuff too. Sleeping bags, tarpaulins. Oh, we can put this under so we sleep. The ground gets slowed down by the rains.
Great job, Miyu.
Molly, please arrange for some transportation. There's a lot more loot than we expected. We won't be able to carry it all.
Loot? Loot? That's my stuff. It's all mine. My things.
Oh, hair parts. Yay.
It's all mine. My things. My precious possessions. My everything. You can't have it.
Ah, yes, I too love the noble pursuit of non-possessiveness.
You call all this trash your precious possessions? I don't see your little minions anywhere anyways. I don't think I'll need any of this anymore.
Correct. And you're also the one who baited us with false information and attempted to kill us. I don't believe this even begins to compensate us for losses as a direct result of your actions.
You leeches. Neats. You're useless hobos. So why the heck don't you go out and work to earn your own food? If you're so strong, why are you scrounging over expired bentos anyway? Go get a real job. Be mercenaries or something. I don't care.
We're not mercenaries. We're SRT agents.
Well, then you really shouldn't have stolen our bentos in the first place. Citizens in poverty battle for survival every day. You think you can just flash your big fancy weapons and bully everyone into doing what you want, huh? You hypocrites.
Us? Hypocrites? Look in the mirror sometime, buddy. Noble pursuit this, non-possession that. Meanwhile, your supposed enlightenment is just a phony scam to hide the fact that you're a lazy good for nothing. A real monk wouldn't care if they were eating wagyu or mung bean sprouts.
Shut up! I deserve to eat yakiniku bentos too.
Will you two please just shut up?
You shouldn't steal his things.
Oh, I can buy what you need. I have a squad of stuff here. I have a credit card. I have the emergency backup weapon. The almighty and powerful credit card.
What?
What?
I just come back. I was touching the grass. You were touching grass! Oh no.
I'm so sorry that you've been put through that torture.
I don't need your help, Sensei. Neither do I need to listen to anything you say, but...
Weird. I don't have much of an appetite. Must have worked too hard. I think I'll just eat a mung bean sprout bento at home.
Me too.
Yes. I believe you may get stomachache if you force ourselves to eat.
Camp Rabbit, this is Rabbit 1. Please cancel transport. Operation complete. We're returning to base now. What about the top quality wagyu bento? Sensei said it was there.
Regretfully, it looks like they're plumb out of top quality wagyu bento. Luckily, we have the mung bean sprout bentos from today. They're even a few days before their expiration.
Does no one appreciate me? I already arranged transport.
Sorry, Moe. Think of it as non-possessiveness.
Didn't you see? The glowering look of greed in their murderous little eyes. It's just as I said. Attachment to material possessions blinds people with greed, which inevitably leads to violence.
As Saki said, you should look in the mirror.
Me? Blinded by greed? Nuh-uh. Not in a million years. I am an enlightened one. I understand what true value is in this lost society. I may have lost comrades today, but I can rebuild. Actually, I just had a thought. Sensei, why don't you join the pursuers yourself?
No.
All you must do to join is prove your commitment to non-possessiveness and give up a very, very small portion of your things.
I'd rather eat a mung bean sprout bento. Hostage situation escaped. Mission accomplished, we did it. Yeah, just come back. I was touching the grass. It was bad. It was green. Yeah. Grass.
Don't even describe it to me. It was green.
A few days later, at the start of Kivotos' rainy season. Oh. Arona, hi! Where have you been this whole time? Jeez, it's turning into a rainstorm out there. I hope Kivotos doesn't turn into a lake. Well, I might be dealing with the aftermath of this for a while. But I'm sure each school is taking the appropriate measures to keep their students safe. I am a little worried about the SRT Academy students at Kawasaki Park. There's not much shelter at the park. Not even a building for them to hide in. I hope they don't catch a cold.
And I'm going there immediately.
The campgrounds are flooding. Oh no.
The tarp has holes all over it. Miyu, we need more tarps.
That was the last of it. We're all out.
Dang it. We weren't prepared for this at all. Molly, are you still protecting your metal junk? Are you crazy? Put them down and come help us.
Over my dead body. If any of my communications equipment gets damaged, I'll really show you crazy. These cost more than your life is worth.
What about our guns? Our ammunition? I think your stupid equipment is the least of our concerns. If this rain doesn't let up, we'll lose everything.
Are you done with the waterproofing? The spillway outside the park needs to be expanded, and soon. The storm sewers are clogged with mud and are about to overflow. We need to free them up before we all drown.
I'd love to help, but we're short-handed here. If we let go, everything's gonna blow away.
That was not the kind of explosion I like. It was a bolt of lightning that hit the park.
The butcher's holding up the command chant. It's collapsing.
Oof. This is so not easing. I mean, this is not ideal. Command tent caved in.
All of our ammunition is underwater.
The communications equipment is ruined.
This is it. The end of the line.
It's okay. Don't give up. We just need to expand the spillway, and I'm sure I can recover and repair some of the equipment.
Forget about the stupid equipment. It's over, Miyako. Us, SRT Academy, everything is over.
Saki. If I known this was gonna be the end result, I never would have tried.
What are you saying?
We all took an oath from the beginning. We swore to each other we wouldn't give up. That as long as we kept putting one foot in front of the other, we could carry SRT Academy's mantle ourselves. Didn't we? Pretty words and pretty oaths, Miyako. That's all it ever was. We can't keep up our little game of pretend forever.
How did we end up here? When did our duties become to scavenge for food and steal empty drum rails so we can shower? We were better than this. We used to debate the intricacies of justice and bring down felons. Now we're fighting over expired bentos with the hobos. Tell me, Miyako, is this what you meant? Is this how you keep the name of SRT alive? This isn't the SRT I knew.
All my worldly possessions are sitting a foot underwater. Living out in the streets was fun at first, but it's getting tiring. Miyako, I wanna go home. And Adaric, you said this is just a filthy gacha gooner game, didn't you? Now, how do you feel, huh? You think this is just some gacha game with big boobs? You think they're just trying to sell anime girls, huh? That's what you think this is? Now look where we are.
Where are you going, Miyako? After all this, you look this disaster full in the face and want to continue.
Yes. I'll keep SRT Academy's justice alive. I'll never give up. The current is so strong. I don't know how long I've been working. I can't feel my hands and feet. Maybe they were right. Maybe I am a fool. But the justice I believed in, the school that I loved... No, you won't break me. Sensei? You're here to persuade us again. We don't have time for your silly jokes. Not today. I don't care what you have to say. I have to clear the spillway. We really will be flooded. I'm grabbing a shovel, and I'm digging. Sensei, I don't understand. So you just need the dirt cleared out from here? This way! Tunnel! I can dig. Yes, that's right.
You're holding the shovel wrong. Give it.
Dummies until the end. I wanna help. The crowd members and I worked tirelessly on repairing this spillway for hours. The rain finally stopped. You really pulled through. Good job! Sensei, why do you continue to help us? We've told you again and again that we won't be persuaded. I've been trying to solve it this entire time, but I don't understand. What do you have to get out of this? I'm not expecting anything. I'm just helping. I'm just a teacher. Is that so? Most of our equipment is waterlogged and damaged beyond repair. But we did manage to stop the park from flooding completely. Thank you, Sensei.
I suppose we wouldn't have made it without Miyako, though. But Sensei, wasn't your ultimate goal to get us out of this park? What kind of stupid sensei would work so hard to help us stay here?
Well, he knew Sensei was a dummy since the first moment we laid eyes on them. You shouldn't talk to your Sensei like that, boy. We rejected your help so many times, and you still came running today when you thought we might need you. Thank you, Sensei. Later, I took my soaking wet self back to jail. Perhaps it was the manual labor in the rain, but I ended up having chills and aches for a few days after. To be continued, oof. Episode 12. Hi. How's the papers going?
A proposal? What is it for?
Just read it.
A proposal to repair and maintain the facilities in Kosaki Park that were damaged by the flood. The task in and of itself isn't difficult, but how is this pertinent to Shell's activities?
I mean, it's not exactly.
Then tell me, is it pertinent to the SRT students?
Yep.
Your silence speaks volumes. I read the report from the Chief of Defense. SRT Academy students have taken up residence in the very same park they staged a protest in, and you've been looking after them. A conundrum. It isn't my place to criticize you, Sensei. The Shell organization is structured in a way that I couldn't, even if I wished. So instead, my opinion, the fact that those students are living at the park is immensely distasteful.
Because they're taking over a public park for citizens?
Hardly. It's a remote park with very few visitors. It would have been demolished at one point down the road regardless. However, SRT Academy was at one point granted special immunity from the President of the General Student Council to maximize their effectiveness. But privileges should only be granted when it serves a purpose. With no purpose, privilege is dangerous. You're already well aware of how SRT Academy is perceived by most of the General Student Council. They fear them. And now you would like to house and arm these students, who, in all technicality, are still in open rebellion? Imagine the chaos that would ensue if the administration board were to hear of this.
Is there anything you can do, then?
No, there is not.
I met with every single chief of staff during this tale, but every single response was a resounding no.
And now you've ended up here.
You certainly have been busy, Sensei. Would you like some tea?
Yes.
There's no need?
No, I'll take the tea. I want the tea. Give me the tea.
I suppose the urgency you feel can't be placated with pleasantries. Then right to the point. I'm afraid I can't help you either. No matter what students say, SRT Academy no longer exists. As much as I've tried to find a loophole, it's impossible to use the General Student Council's budget for students of a non-existent academy. I tried to finance this park's renovation as an excuse, but that didn't work out either since the numerous plans for redevelopment have already been approved. I'm afraid the extent of my powers is maintaining the students' academic records so their data isn't expunged. I'm sorry. I wish I had a better answer for you.
You've already done so much, Kaya. I'll figure it out one way or another.
Sensei, have you enjoyed your time with the students of the Rabbit Squad?
I'm fond of them, yes.
I'm happy to hear that. Please continue to look after those students, just as you have been.
Aye, aye, Captain. I mean, Kaya. That's different. Oh, hi. How's it going?
Back then, at Valkyrie Police School.
What a coincidence. Hey there, Sensei. Do you have business with the chief of the staff?
Yes. You as well?
Well, more or less. Personal business. I expect I'll see you again, Sensei.
Welcome, Public Peace Bureau Director. I'm glad you could make it.
Hi.
You look like your head is on a chopping block. You're not in trouble, Kana. I just wanted to report on my last request. Tell me, Kana, how much progress have we made on the reconstruction of Kosagi Town?
Well, preparations are complete, at the least. But there's a stubborn group of hippies squatting in an abandoned building. We haven't been able to get them to vacate, and it's causing delays in the demolition.
Come again?
Her eyes open. Did I tell you no? There's something really not bad about to happen.
Public Peace Bureau Director, perhaps you misspoke. The valiant Valkyrie Police School, protectors of Kilotos and keepers of peace. I would like you to think very carefully before you answer my next question. Are you to tell me that the elite of that school, the Public Peace Bureau, cannot muster the competence to rid us of a handful of hippies?
Ma'am, they're not your average run-of-the-mill homeless population. We don't know how or where they procured them, but they're armed to the teeth with state-of-the-art weaponry. They outmatched our riot gear, and we haven't been able to gain a strategic advantage. Plus, those SRT students you helped out have settled down in the nearby park, making it even more difficult to move.
I believe I told you to think carefully about your answer. Are you blaming me?
No. I beg your pardon, Chief of Staff.
You see, Kana, I like people who take responsibility. Me in my position as Chief of Defense, you as a director, we need to take responsibility for the duties of our roles. What I'm hearing from you right now, Director, is presumptuous nonsense. It's a disregard for your abilities. I hate that. And when people do things I hate,
they end up in the same place as those SRT students.
Oh, Kana, just a little joke. But since you're struggling with my request, some advice. Are you familiar with the lesson of 3 arrows? A single arrow will snap like brittle bones, but a bundle of arrows will not crumble so easily. And so, what do you do if you encounter a problem the Brittle Public Peace Bureau cannot solve? Simply gather more to your cause.
You don't mean...
I'm going to find someone less witless than you if you can't figure out what I mean.
Yes, ma'am.
Fantastic. I'm looking forward to reading your report. Why is every single person I must work with so entirely incompetent? I must have done something in the past life to deserve this punishment. Host! Oh, you're Fox Squad, aren't you? Oh no.
You don't mean us, I hope.
Oh, don't be silly. You're the best part I've had in my life. I will say I didn't quit the Rabbit Squad and Sense to become such fast friends. Quite the opposite effect of what I'd intended. As an expert, what's your take on the situation?
It's unexpected, but not surprising.
Oh, boring answer as usual.
We'll keep a close eye on them.
Gee, I wonder who's the antagonist. I do not know. Who could it be? Hi! Hi, Sean, happy hello. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for following. Although you're a little bit late because I was just about to say I probably need to take a break now. My voice is worn out. As much as I really want to keep going, we're more than halfway technically. But it's been 3 hours. I don't know if my voice is gonna last another 3 hours. So I think I'm gonna end the stream now. Hi. That is all for today. Yippee! Got a little more than halfway through chapter 1. Rabbit Squad. So, tomorrow is Monday. So we'll stream on Monday. Probably. And then I'll try to stream on Tuesday, and we can continue then. So in 2 days, I'll continue the archive where I left off here. There will be more. I will continue, don't worry. I totally will not forget this time. I definitely will not shove Blue Archive onto the back burner and, not continue the main story for an entire year again. I would never do that. No, of course not. Why would I do such a thing? That makes no sense. I can't believe you have so little faith in me. I can't believe you would think I would do such a thing. Ah. Oh well. I was going to check if I could rate anybody else playing Blue Archive, but there is in fact nobody else streaming Blue Archive at all. They're all gone. Where'd everybody go? It's so lonely. Oh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just end the stream. Bye bye. Have a good day, or night, or time. Time is weird. I'll see you all in 2 days. The more Blue Archive. Bye bye. Whee!